Right, we should be good, we should be live, I think we are. Fantastic. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. It's a bit of a different setup today. We're trying to increase the distance between us because it is ridiculously hot today. And yeah, other than that though, normal stream and should be in for a very good game. I'm joined by Harry as always, who's sporting his Villa shirt. Is that a sign you're supporting Burnley tonight? Similar colours?
No.
Okay, fair enough. You never know. But yeah, good to be back.
Yeah, very good to be back.
Super Cup was obviously Wednesday. We've got this today. We've got Chelsea-Tottenham Sunday. It does feel weird though to be in this setup. It's yeah, it does feel just a little bit abnormal. But yeah, welcome Masheep to the stream. You put first and second. Good. Yeah, welcome. It has been a little while, Masheep. But yeah, I'm going to fill up.
Interesting tonight. Championship action.
We've got about 3 minutes till we get into our predictions.
Okay,
so,
right. Build up wise then.
We'll probably go in about 5-2 with our predictions.
I was going to say, but give me. Obviously, both teams relegated from the Premier League last season.
Yeah.
Interesting matchup. Obviously, Burnley had a great start to the season. Sheffield's, Watford, an okay start to the season. Draw against. Who did they draw against most recently? I want to say Huddersfield.
Who? Watford?
Yeah.
Yeah, Watford drew with Huddersfield. Burnley drew with the mighty Luton Town.
So
just to mention, is the fan too loud at the moment?
No.
Okay. I don't know whether it was on 1 or 2. But yeah.
It's on 1.
How's it going, chaps? Great to see you, Nick Nack. Welcome back.
Yeah. But
it's going good.
So tonight could go either way. Both teams on 4 points from the first 2 games, but you can't really read anything with the first 2 games.
No, of course not. Today will be a big test. It's a side that, if they want to be winning the title, both the teams are going to want to win this match.
I mean, on paper, I think Burnley are a lot stronger, so it'll be interesting to see how the game goes ahead.
Yeah, and they're putting out better transfer announcements, so arguably they should win the league. They do look like they're playing the better football. Luton was a hiccup, but then Luton are really good, so I can understand that. But they are making good signings. Ian Martin on loan, he looks really, really good. And Company's playing some really exciting football. They've just signed Nathan Taylor on loan from...
Muric, obviously the keeper from City.
Southampton, they signed
Samuel
Taylor on loan
Bastian
from...
looked very good against Huddersfield. I didn't watch the Luton game, but he's looked very good against Huddersfield.
Yeah.
Watford-wise, I mean, I watched the game at Huddersfield. It weren't great.
It looks a bit downhill for Watford. They're losing...
Ismail Sarr scored an absolute worldie of a goal.
They're losing Emmanuel Dennis, aren't they? Who I'd argue is one of their better
bringing
players.
in Keenan Davis and Courtney Horst, both from Villa. So that'll be 2 very good signings for them.
I've been far more impressed with Burnley so far this season than I have Watford.
Same here.
I think that is the general consensus, Nick Nack. I don't think there's too many complaints to be had with that take. Burnley look like they're playing some really exciting football. Who is the Watford manager now? Oh, Rob Edwards, isn't it?
Yeah.
Forest Green manager. So I think that makes sense.
He's getting to know his team, I suppose.
It's a battle tonight, of course, of 2 sides who've just come down from the Prem, but it's also a battle of 2 managers with relatively low experience. Of course, Company with just 2 seasons in the Belgian divisions, and Rob Edwards, only a year or 2 at Forest Green, and they're down in League 2, so...
Yeah, I do think Company's a better manager. I do.
I think his style of play is more interesting.
Definitely.
But I think Rob Edwards has English League experience, so could that make the difference?
I think there's a big step up between League 2 and Championship.
I agree, but then I also think there's a step up somewhat. Well, I don't know actually. Is there a step up in quality from the Belgian League to the Championship? Which one is?
Championship is much better.
I disagree that it's much better. I think the best sides in the Belgian League are a lot better than the best sides in the Championship.
Who's best side in the Belgian League?
Anderlecht. They would walk. You cannot tell me they would not walk the Championship.
I don't think they would.
I think they would.
I don't think they would.
A Club Bruges as well.
I think Burnley beat Anderlecht.
I do not think. I think right now, yeah, maybe, because Company's just come in there playing some really nice football. But I don't think... I think over a season, Anderlecht beat everyone in the Championship.
I don't know.
And they waltzed it.
Okay.
People in chat, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
Would Anderlecht win the Championship? Would Club Bruges win the Championship?
No, they wouldn't.
I think you're waffling, mate. They do well in Europe. They get to the Champions League.
Europe is nothing compared to Championship football.
What have you just said?
It's completely different.
What? So if you play Champions League, it's nothing compared to how tough the Championship is.
No, I'm not saying it's tougher. I'm saying it's very different. You're telling me
but I'm saying that
if gone from playing in lovely, sweet little Belgium in Europe on a Thursday night on a load of fun, I've got to go away to like Hull.
No. What I'm saying is that the Champions League is a tougher competition. You can't tell me that a Champions League side is of a lower quality than a Championship
Quality-wise,
side.
yeah, but they're very different. They're both equally as tough.
What are you on? They're equally as tough.
They both have different aspects.
The Champions League is a lot more tough than the Championship.
Well, no, you can't compare them, though. It's impossible to compare them. You can't.
I think you can. Anyway, welcome, Caden.
You can't.
Come on, you Orns. We have a Watford fan. It's good to see. Hopefully we get Watford and Burnley fans in so we get that debate tonight. But if not, we do know we will have Caden here tonight. Company does seem to have something about him as a manager. He has that confidence. He has an aura, I say, around him. A presence in English football.
Oh, definitely. Vincent Company is a legend.
Because he has reputation here and it helps him a lot. It's helped him sign some really good
Rob
players.
Edwards, I think it's a good manager. I think Forest Green to Watford's a big step. I think it's a really big step. I said this at the time of his appointment. I think it's a very big step for him, and it's a very big risk from Watford.
I think it's a bigger step down, though, from the Belgian League to the Championship than it is from the League 2 up to the Championship. Because I do think, though, the Championship is, in terms of surviving financially, it's the toughest league in English football. And I think in terms of competition, it's the most exciting. Yeah,
that's the thing with English football. Championship, League 1, League 2, anyone can beat anyone on their day.
No.
Yes.
I think the Championship, the thing that's so beautiful about the Championship is that it's this weird amalgamation of Premier League sides that have just come down with a lot of money and a lot of ambition to go back up, and teams operating on very small budgets, performing miracles, and with players that shouldn't really be there, shouldn't be really held to do those kind of things. You know, the likes of Luton, and then you've got the likes of Burnley. Clubs that are pumping loads in versus clubs that are working on shoestring budgets. And it just becomes a really interesting dynamic. Welcome, by the way, Chelsea fan as well. Great to see you. And yeah. Yeah, what else is there to mention? Oh, yes. Of course, we've only got 7 minutes to kick-off. We shall probably go through the lineups for kick-off. And then we'll get into some predictions after that. But yeah, I mean, presumably just the bog standard lineups for both sides. So I don't imagine there'll be too many changes, but we'll have a look as to what both sides are playing. We are, of course, tonight at Vicarage Road, the home of Watford, and starting in goal following Ben Foster's departure, it's Daniel Bachmann. It's back three of Camara, Cathcart, and Sierra Alta. It's what? The back three?
Defence is shocking.
Then across the four, you have Mario Gaspar right back, Seymour left back, and Chowdhury Cleverly playing in the pivot. João Pedro lines up on the right, Kayambe on the left, and Ismail Sarr leads the line.
So it's a good front three. I'll give you that. It's a good front three.
What's wrong about the midfield four? But the four across
depends.
Mario Gaspar is a very, very good player for the Championship.
Left wing back.
I think Ken Seymour can do a job there.
That's not the fact he's playing left wing back. I just don't think he's a very good player.
Oh, I think that's harsh.
But yeah, so I think it's a very good front three. I think midfield four's alright, but that back three.
Chowdhury Cleverly's an interesting pivot. What? Cathcart, bit of experience.
Cathcart and Sierra.
I think they're Premier League quality. Not Premier League quality, Championship quality, not Premier League.
I was gonna say.
I misspoke. They are not Premier League quality.
Go through the Burnley team, and then we'll see what's Championship quality.
No, because a lot of the Burnley team is Premier League quality. But onto that Burnley side then is of course Muric in between the sticks. Robertson right back, Harwood Bellis and Taylor make up the back two, and Ian Marston starts as left back.
Right, Charlie Taylor reinvented as a left centre half. It looks very good.
Yeah, well, he's just their no-nonsense centre-half. You've got Cullen, Brownhill and Bastian all operating in the midfield three. It's a very strong midfield. Castello on the right, Benson on the left, and Ashley Barnes is the line. It's an interesting front three. Other than the rest of the team for Burnley is fantastic. I've not seen enough.
Who's Burnley's midfield?
Bastian, Brownhill, Cullen.
Yeah, that's good.
I've not seen enough of Manuel Benson coming in from Belgium, but I imagine Company knows a lot about him. Since he was in the Belgian League last season.
Very good Burnley team. It's a really
and then Dara Costello, he came he came from Galway United. He's come through the Burnley.
Right winger, right?
Yeah, came from the Burnley Academy, kind of. He joined when he was 18. Well, younger than that, sorry, about 16. And now he's worked his way through the under-21s and so, and now he is into the main Burnley side.
Sponsored by Classic Football Shirts.
Yeah. It's a very good sponsor. It's a lot It's a lot nicer than a lot of the sponsors you see these days. There's a lot of betting companies, a lot of dodgy ways of getting money into the club.
Yeah.
We should probably get some predictions because we have not got long until kick-off in this game. So do you want to get me started with your prediction today, Harry?
I'm going to stick what I said in the short. If you haven't seen that, 2-1 Burnley.
Yeah.
Watford goal
Fair
from
enough.
Ismail Assar, and then 2 Burnley goals from Samuel Bastian and Benson. I'm going Bastian and Benson.
It's a bit B and B.
Yeah.
Love it. I think in Burnley.
Opening the scoring, I'm going to say Ismail Assar in the 23rd.
Fair enough. I can't remember what I went with in the short, but I think Burnley are going to win this.
Is it 1-1?
I'm not sticking with that. It's either going to be 1-0. Oh, yeah. Maybe we will see Ray Manley come on late on then. I don't know. I'll go tonight for a 2-0 Burnley win.
Yeah.
Goals from Ian Martson again, and who else plays for Burnley? I'll go Josh Brownhill, bit of a screamer.
Yeah.
You never know.
I'm really interested how tonight goes because I think, as I said, on paper this Burnley side is much better than this Watford side, but let's see if they can spring a surprise, Watford.
I'd argue it the other way. I think they're quite even on paper, but tactically, Burnley are a better outfit.
Okay.
I think they're even on paper. I think this Burnley side is very inexperienced, whereas this Watford side know how to get it done in the Championship. And I think there's a lot to be said for the
I think Burnley's first 2 games
experience is.
There's no experience. I think Muric, Martson, Bastian, Benson, Costello.
By the way, it will be a back four. Kayambe in the middle of midfield. Seymour will start up front.
That makes more sense.
Kamara at left back. I did think it's a bit of a strange team, but you know what, we run with it. But this,
Kayembe is also one that I'm out for him.
Yeah.
I think Manai and Esprit have to come off on the bench if
particularly
they need
Ray Manai. Very, very good player. Love Ray Manai. What a guy.
I've done a Watford saving football manager.
Yeah.
I know they've got some good players.
Yeah. How did you get on? Did you win everything?
Yeah.
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 Good.
I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to be a 4-4-2. You know.
Probably be a 4-3-3. I don't know. I think Sky Sports are also having a dice roll.
Yeah.
What's everyone's prediction then? Of course, people in chat. What are you saying?
Yeah.
First goal scorer, Harry. What are you thinking?
I've said it as Mel Sarr in the 23rd.
Okay, I'm going to go for. I said Martson and Brownhill. I'll go Martson to score first in the 5th minute.
I think we've also got to watch out for obviously Burnley's new signing Nathan Teller if they need an impact.
Yes.
Same with Watford, as I said, Espria and Manai's come off the bench, make an impact.
Nick Nack's also going for a 2-0 Burnley win. But everyone else, make sure to get your predictions in chat. We'll obviously look back at them throughout the game and see who gets closest. And of course, we want to see first goal scorers as well, and the minute, of course. Then we can see who gets closest with that. Yeah, that is all. We've got kick-off fast approaching here at Vicarage Road for what is sure to be a very exciting contest between two teams vying for a spot in the 2023-24 Premier League season.
Yeah.
Which is, of course, the ultimate prize if you can be victorious in the Championship. Taylor's in the first 11. He's not according to Sky or FootMob. I don't think. I will just give FootMob a refresh. No, not according to Sky or FootMob. No, Nathan Turner just yet. Apparently, he's on the bench. So he's not in the starting 11. But he certainly could make an impact from the bench. Yeah. Here we have kick-off now. Watford will get us underway in this fixture. That was horrific. First goal, Barnes on 15 minutes. Interesting prediction, Nick Nack. I was going to say, Ashley Barnes, that Premier League experience you're talking about in a very young and inexperienced Burnley side. Anyway, it's going to be Hamza Chowdhury. I presume Watford are going to play the pointless long ball forward tactic that we see so frequently now from kickoffs in football. This ref is taking an absolute age to get on with this.
Yeah, it's not his fault, it's the bloke on the sideline.
And we will have, of course, be underway very shortly. Who's on the sideline?
The guy does the hand, the hand to tell the referee to start.
Alright, anyway, we are now underway in this game. Chowdhury back to Cathcart, and that's a jump start. We've got to start again.
Oh, you're joking.
And now Chowdhury gets us underway in this game. Cathcart does then pump it long. Trying to find Ismail Sarr in a wide position, can't quite. And then cleverly just absolutely leathers it out of play. I do think the level of the quality, I'd say, of football in the Championship is a bit mixed. You see some teams try to play really nice football, and you see others just kick it long and hope for the best. So I'd be interested to see what we see tonight. I do think it can be scrappy at times, but there is also some really nice football on display at others. So Charlie Taylor, I believe that was, or was it Harvard Bellis? Couldn't quite tell.
Bellis was playing right centre half.
Yeah, that's who it was, right centre half. It is going to be a first 10 minutes of learning numbers and names, but after that, it'll be fine. Barcelona want Chelsea to pay 25 mil for Aubameyang. What a joke! They must be smoking something funny at Barcelona. Yeah, well, they've got to try and get their money up somehow, aren't they? They've got so many players to try and register now because they're in an absolute.
I mean, they've raised 100 million euros because Orpheus Media have come in and bought 24.5% of Barca Studios, which is interesting.
Whatever Barca Studios is.
Yeah, that's to say.
Ashley Barnes tries to flick.
That's what
flick on the ball forwards, but can't.
I just love that. Just love that.
What?
Ashley Barnes just throwing his whole body at the ball. He's all in mid-air. It's like he's attacking someone.
I do think he can have a really good season though in the Championship this year. Burnley have the second highest average possession. Only Swansea average more. Yeah, but 70.4% is still ridiculous over 2 matches. And they played Huddersfield as well, didn't they, opening day?
Yeah.
That's a very tough game.
Yeah, Huddersfield look bad though. Yes, they've had Burnley and Watford, but
I was going to say they're a side that were in the playoffs last season. They've only realistically lost Levy Colwill.
You get that though.
And O'Brien and Toffolo. They are key players.
When you lose a playoff final, you always. Your next season never going to be as good.
Well, you push all out for that final, and then at the end of the year, a lot of the players who want to then be playing in the Premier League aren't going to be sticking around. Yeah. And we saw that with Levy Colwill. We saw O'Brien and Toffolo both moved to Forest.
Although they have loaned in Kane Kessler Hayden, which is a great loan.
Could be indeed.
He looked very good at Swindon.
Brownell.
And he's this year Villa wanted to get
been given his
to
handball.
The Championship. So that next season.
Quite a few empty seats. I don't know. We'll have to see when they pan around the crowd.
Yeah, it's Watford. You want to watch Watford?
There's a lot of Watford fans, isn't there?
Yeah. Because I don't think there are a lot of empty seats. Christ.
They are, nowhere near full capacity tonight.
More than that.
I don't know whether that's some kind of protest against the Ponzos, where just no one's interested in going to watch Watford. But a lot of empty seats.
Or everyone's just late.
Yeah, everyone thought the kickoff was 8:30.
To be fair, it gets more dense as you go further around the ground.
Probably still 27 degrees on pitch. It is really hot,
It's been boiling today, or just in recent weeks.
I will just knock that fan down because I do think it's a bit loud.
I don't think it is.
I think it's on 2. I'll just have a check.
No, it's 1-1. I did it.
Is it?
Yeah, and I checked it with the mic, with the sound of the mics.
Fair enough. It just seems loud.
Benson's been fouled that.
He seems in some discomfort holding his knee.
He'll be alright. Try and win the free kick.
Right.
Oh, is that Costa? Sorry, Robert's having a word. The ref trying to get.
The physio's going to go and tend to him because he is in a lot of discomfort, seemingly. And now they are going to go and check his knee because he's not just.
He's not happy. He can't even see yellow.
Well, I mean, I'm going to have to see a replay, but from the pain he looks to be in, it'll be interesting to see what this challenge is.
And I think, well, it looks at what the ref's actions are.
I didn't notice the fan until you mentioned it. Okay, that's alright then. As long as it is just background noise.
Where's the?
He just
kicked him.
Kicks his knee. Yeah, it's a little bit. What's the word?
He's seen so much pain off that. It didn't really look that menacing.
I mean, you can get kicked by the stun if it hits the wrong bit of your knee.
Yeah, he looks right though. He's gonna move on.
Actually, it's just like could be a bruise or just.
Yeah, he's come back on his fine.
Some slight discomfort, I imagine. I don't think he's obviously fine to continue, but yeah. It's good. Benson's down. Are you worried about him tonight, Caden?
I would be.
Yeah.
Very good plan.
You confident? Caden Holloman, you confident that Watford are actually going to win this game, or?
For Barnes.
Or are you just going to say, Watford are going to win 2-0, but secretly you're thinking, you know what, we are looking a bit on the ropes. Players will take any excuse to slow the game down in this heat. Yeah. I think it can be dangerous when you start branding players as faking injuries, but yeah. I don't think he was faking, but he didn't because he seemed in some discomfort. But I don't think he was in.
It's what I don't, because obviously he looked in
Absolutely
real
riddled with
discomfort,
pain.
and then the camera cuts back to him, and he's up on his feet and he's fine. Which is just
Oh, yeah, because the physios, I imagine, have given him something in the minute that it's cut to the fans.
Yeah, what? No, but he looked like in
No,
real
wow.
pain. What have they done to him in a minute that's going to make him suddenly look?
Magic spray, mate.
It's not actually magic.
No, but you put on the hot cold spray thing. I can't remember what it's called, but they apply that and it can just help soothe pains quite quickly. Martson can't quite keep it on, and that is going to be a Watford throw-in. Interestingly, in the Bundesliga, we've got an early goal for Freiburg. Well, not really early. They're 35 minutes into that one. Freiburg 1, Dortmund 0.
Yeah, Dortmund aren't very good, are they?
Well, they've got a weird.
That's why Dortmund will know in the Bundesliga.
They've got a weird squad.
Because Bayern don't lose to the little clubs.
Well, I mean, I don't think Freiburg you can call a little club.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call Frankfurt a little club, and Bayern beat them 6-1.
Yeah, but then equally Frankfurt are.
They won the Europa League. What did
Yeah, but they've
Freiburg
lost
do?
their best player in Filip Kostic.
And?
Freiburg were in the cup final, and I think they qualified for the Europa
Bayern Munich
League.
lost their best player. They're alright, aren't they?
Yeah, but I don't think Lewandowski single-handedly carried Bayern Munich.
I don't think Kostic single hand. One player
think
doesn't
pretty
win
much.
you the Europa League. One player doesn't win the Europa League.
I think cup competitions, one player can
No.
go a long way to winning.
That's ridiculous.
Okay. There's been problems in the previous two matches of getting into the ground at the Vic. Oh, okay. Thank you for the heads up, or the information. They need to make the turnstiles a bit wider, question mark. Yeah, I'm worried Benson's a good player.
Yeah, is that
look
to do with the
very
turnstiles being
interesting.
small or the pit being big?
Well, I imagine it's the turnstiles being small.
Oh.
If it's just one person being big,
They got stuck and they
well,
can't
no,
get through.
yeah, then they'll just put all the other people through another way, won't they?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's then you hold it up, don't it?
What? Why'd that hold them up any more than?
Because then they've got
That's just one turnstile.
to
Yeah,
use.
but clearly it's more than one. If there's
Yeah,
less
I'm
than
saying that. Keep
seats.
happening. Depends who's trying
Eventually
to
they
get
go,
the
sorry mate, you're going to have to go for a separate entrance.
Well, if they get stuck, then how are they going to get them out?
Well, no, but when you see one person get stuck, you're then going to
Easy crisis.
fix the rest of the problem, aren't you? Bayern are streets ahead of the rest of the Bundesliga.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, their model is very, very successful and it breeds more and more success.
Kamara got lucky.
They just buy the best players in the Bundesliga, and the other Bundesliga clubs are just happy to take any money they can because there's not a lot of money in the Bundesliga.
No.
So
Who's who?
what?
Numbers wise, it's 26.
I'll give you some
Bastion.
numbers. The middle three for Burnley. 26 is Bastion, 24 is
Yeah.
Cullen, number 8 is Josh Brown.
41 is Costello.
44 is
Oh,
Costello.
yeah, look, there isn't a 41 on the pitch.
There's not, no.
That's
a fan.
And then it's
Martson.
Benson. Yeah, Martin. And then this is House Haver.
That was
That's
that
John.
was not.
Oh.
That there is what's his name? Cullen.
Oh. Where's Taylor then? That's Roberts.
That's yeah.
Hayward Bellis.
Here's Harwood Bellis.
Howard Bellis, that's the one.
And then
Where is John?
Taylor's
Is he just
deep.
not there?
John
Connor Roberts. That's a good ball. Brownhill. That's a poor ball.
Chowdhury now. A lot of space
That's
to
a
work
good,
with.
I think that's a good signing for. He's not Premier League quality, Chowdhury, but okay. Well, that was a bit.
I think it's the
stupid.
potential to reach Premier League quality. He's just not got enough minutes with Leicester. I think for a different side, he can be Premier
I think
League
the
quality.
championship is okay.
Oh, that was really well won by Bastion.
Yeah, that was also poor from.
Costello can't quite get it out wide, and Watford have time now to regroup. Watford just don't look very creative. Chowdhury gets on the ball. He's a very good defensive player, but every
Yeah,
time he gets on it, he slows it down a lot.
They should look like they're there.
Everyone should be in their seats by 13 minutes played. Okay.
Hopefully.
Thank you for the update. But yeah, 14 votes in the poll on chat. By the way, 57% think this is going the way of Watford, so that's quite interesting there.
Yeah, you could say
29% Burnley, 14% opting for a draw.
At that point, people should be turning up early.
What? Because there's loads of massive people in the
No,
town.
but if you know there's problems getting into the ground, you turn up earlier, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's on the club to try and sort
Oh
that
yeah,
out.
definitely. I'm just saying though, if you know there's problems,
Yeah.
you should turn up.
Well, that's
earlier.
that's the smart people that are already in the stadium.
Yeah. The
It's
people that have been in
the
the
people
pub
that don't-
for the whole game.
Well,
5 minutes to go, they're going to get in the stadium and they can't get in.
There's more people that turn up when 5 minutes into the game have already passed.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
okay.
a weird cut from Sky.
Kembe,
Same. Is it?
blocked.
It is.
Great
Yeah,
block by
Kembe. Sorry.
Taylor.
And now Martin. That was a lovely little
Great
drive, and then out wide to
Benson.
Benson. Yeah. So it is a 4-4-2 tonight for Burnley, I think.
Yeah.
Bastion out wide. Is what it seems to be. Connor Roberts tries to drive it forward, goes back to it looked like I was going to try Taylor, but he left it for Arjunit Miric. Goes to Tarwood Bellis. 10 minutes in so far, then. What's your initial thoughts?
Nothing.
Everything's had the
that's
better
sloppy, and that's
start.
Good.
Are they going to give a yellow here for Chowdhury? Oh no. I thought he was giving a yellow for Chowdhury
Watford don't
for
look great,
simulation.
but Burnley haven't had enough of the ball.
So nice
This
turn
is
from
nice,
Sarr, João Pedro. I've never been that convinced by Pedro, and I know he's he's been in the Prem last season,
I
but
like João Pedro. Costello.
I don't know. He's just never proved that effective.
He looks very.
Cullen tries to slot a ball in. Just Ashley Barnes is not the quickest.
He looks
As
alright.
a bit ambitious.
But I mean, when Costello puts a ball in like that,
Cover out of the game for Sunday.
Are you joking?
Let me have a look. I haven't seen anything on that. I will just have a quick search.
Well, we're in trouble then.
Robertson.
I was Cullen, sorry, that blocked the shot, not Taylor. Here's Cullen. Finds Martson.
Yeah, he's got a knee injury.
Costello. Fantastic.
We could see Connie Chukwuemeka make the bench.
Yeah, I like him.
Presumably.
He's not going to change the game for us against Tottenham.
No, but at least he'll make the bench. Well, it's nice to see him on there. Oh, it's not like Billy Gilmore. They're not even giving him a squad number. But it does somewhat surprise me that they won't give Billy a chance, yet they've spent 20 mil on a 19-year-old.
Wait, so that means we have to strike Gallagher on Sunday if not we've lost.
If it's a Jorgie Kante pivot, I'm not confident. Though we could try something really out there and go for a 4-3-3. I wouldn't be surprised if Tuchel goes, you know what, if we try something, this could work.
Why do you add an extra midfielder?
I think we could see Loftus-Cheek starting a right wing back.
I will cry.
I'd rather have Loftus-Cheek at right wing back and Reece James at right centre back, yeah, and then not have to play Aspi against the Tottenham pace.
No.
And just hope for a draw, and if we manage to get a goal from a corner or a set piece or some bit of nice play, then I'd be happy with that. Cullen sends it forwards. Ashley Barnes is there and he meets it. Cullen. Sorry, this is Cullen. Barnes tries to get past one. That's a big challenge from Hamza Chowdhury. And he's done well to put it out for a front rather than a corner.
But Ashley Barnes in the Championship looks like a fantastic player.
Oh, by the way, welcome man's like a Keel and Nick. Yeah, we do have plenty of midfield options, so they're just not very good. I don't want Jorgie and Kante starting as a pivot again. That worries me when those two start together. And the most turnstile issues are in the Anne Swanson Fowley stand and lower Graham Taylor stand. What are the reasons for the turnstile issues? Is it that the turnstiles are too small, or are there like blockages, or I guess maybe the ticket receiver things aren't working potentially? But what is the reason? Do you know? Yeah. No Dennis in the Watford team. I noticed. I hear he's off to Forest for 20 mil. That is yeah.
I do think though, Keane Davis and Courtney Horse are great sides.
It's a waste of James' attacking ability to play him at centre back. It is indeed, but without any realistic alternative to play centre half yet, because we've not signed Fofana quick enough, and we're not going to play Trevor Chalobah seemingly.
He's got so much room in back.
Because if not, he starts against Everton. I just don't want to play Aspi at centre half against Son, Kane, Kulusevski. I'd rather waste James' attacking talents, and I agree it is a waste, but we've not signed enough centre backs to make up for.
Who knows? We'll find out in 2 days.
I think the fact that we've re-signed Azpilicueta is very interesting. I get experience, but he just at 32 he doesn't. Yeah, but we should have signed centre halves, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I know. But when we signed it back on, we had to sign back on because we hadn't signed centre halves.
Yeah.
If we'd signed centre half beforehand, we're gonna let him go. That's good from Cullen. That's really good work.
We've lost Christensen and Rudiger. We already didn't have enough centre backs. Malang Sarr was starting last season, and then we've lost Christensen and Rudiger, and all we've done is bring in. I don't think Tuchel rates him that highly. Evidently, he's not getting much football, is he? Or maybe he's unfit. I don't know.
Bastion.
Martson now. It's a little bit behind him. Martson looks real quality. I'm excited to see him at Chelsea in a few years. And I think the fact that Kukureya's joined spells the near end for Chilwell.
Roberts has been fouled there, yes.
Yeah, that is giving us a free kick. Some people are getting stuck in the turnstile. 200 people still to enter Vicarage Road.
I was right. People are getting stuck in the turnstile.
Yeah, I guess if that depends how many turnstiles there are per section of stand.
And if they're small and there's quite a...
And you've got to imagine, are there corners at Vicarage Road? Because if not, you can't get around the stadium, can you?
I'm guessing there are
You
corners.
can't just go in at a different place.
It's a Premier League ground, there'll be corners.
Carrow Road only has one court. Wait.
Carrow has 3 corners.
Yeah, it's got the hotel.
The only corner they don't have is between the away fans and the home fans, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing if it was out corners,
Oh no, I've got corners. So couldn't they just enter for a different turnstile then? I presume that's what they're being guided to do.
Ball in, not really convincingly headed away, and then that was...
Martin to...
Martin.
Costello. Oh, sorry. No, this is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you threw me there.
Still, only 250? Only 200 people still to enter?
That's still not... from Burnley, this. Yeah, well, you're going to say a few empty seats, I guess.
Okay. For Watford's biggest home game of the season.
It's a championship on a Friday night.
Surely that means more, it's Friday night.
I'd say less. Because people work Fridays, don't they?
Yeah, but if it was 12:30 on a Saturday...
No, but if it was 3 o'clock at a Saturday, it's when you're going to see your most fans, because that's when they expect to go to the football, isn't it?
Benson, ball in. Past Barnes, always bounce around everywhere.
Especially last season, Watford were on TV about twice, if that.
They were on against Chelsea.
Yeah. They probably were on against City.
And that game
be 9-0
because there was like 15 minutes of crowd trouble.
Oh, that's a bit of a cock up from the. I believe it was Craig Caff.
Barnes looks like a threat every time the ball goes in near him. So.
Welcome Cauliflower, by the way. Hello, her. As always, great to see
Ashley Barnes getting told. Oh, he's just told the ref to fag off.
Oh, good.
I love Ashley Barnes.
That is always great.
Company looks worried, scared, happy. I don't know. No emotion on his face whatsoever.
I think he's trying to work out what emotion he should display.
Yeah. A bit like Ancelotti, but not quite Ancelotti.
No, but Ancelotti knows how he should compose himself on the sideline. I think Company, of course, as a relatively inexperienced manager, is still working out what demeanour he wants to deploy on the side.
I mean, that was well brought down the end by... Neither side's got on the ball, which is.
It's been a very scrappy start, yeah. No side's playing some really nice football yet.
I've just realising that.
A few missed passes, a few.
Premier League, knocking the ball out is beautiful. Championship, it's just kick.
This is what I'm saying. You were saying a minute ago that the Championship is tougher than the Champions League.
No, but for that reason.
Physicality.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a tougher thing to win.
I'm sorry, but Anderlecht aren't going to zip balls about against on this Watford turf surface. They're not going to go to Kenilworth Road and start knocking the ball about, are they?
No, but this is a Premier League's quality ground.
Also in Belgium, it's all lovely. Go to Luton.
How is it
There's
all
some
lovely?
fat bloke in the front row shouting rude words at you.
I'm sure it's the same in Belgium.
No, it's not that close.
Sorry, how do you picture this Belgian? Oh god! Rather than coming out with a pie in their hands, are being fed grapes while they all enjoy the.
No.
What do you think's going on there?
No.
It's all lovely. They're clapping lovely. They've got it's like the Grand National or something, yeah.
No, enjoying a show.
They've not even got a stand. They're just stood there by the fence, and none of them have ran on.
Like even Luton's different to Watford. Because if you go
to
take a throw, the bloke in the front row could literally reach out and touch you and shout something at you.
Yeah. That's just different in the quality of the grounds.
As I'm saying, it's very different to Belgium.
Because I'd argue the Belgian grounds are going to be closer. I don't think there's going to be a running track around each pitch. No, if anything, there's going to be the stadiums are going to be smaller, aren't they? Not bigger.
Yeah.
Anderlecht have probably got quite a big stadium, I'd imagine.
Yeah, probably.
And Club Brugge, but Royal Antwerp are probably smaller than Watford.
No.
Stadium? Yes.
Hey, Watford, yeah, but I meant like Luton.
Let's have a look at this then. Royal Antwerp
capacity.
No, I was going to say stadium capacity. Not just how many people can they get in Royal Antwerp.
Or Antwerp. Oh, that's a foul.
Yeah, no.
Actually, should be a yellow card.
16,000. So what?
Still less than Luton.
Less?
Yeah. Is it not?
10,000.
Yeah, it's 6,000 more.
You said less than Luton.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
more.
You were disproving your point actively. I was like, what's happening there?
Only
But
10,000 can get into Luton.
Well, only 17 then and get into the Royal Antwerp Stadia. That's actually probably a bad example. They're in Antwerp, which is one of the bigger.
You could probably
cities
fit
in
the
Belgium.
whole of Luton into Antwerp.
What are you on? What, the stadium? Yeah.
The airport, everything.
This you're not going to get the whole of Luton on top of Antwerp.
Yes, you could. You get it all in the stadium.
Right, that's a disgrace.
Luton Airport's on easy.
By minute 21, all people will be in their seats. Mate, you're finding some serious
right.
concerns. What? No. What am I trying to say?
They might as well
Your
not turn up,
complaints, I meant, not concerns. You're finding some complaints if you get to
paid to watch a 90th
21st minute.
I only get to watch.
I mean, luckily they've not missed anything. Nothing has happened.
You have to say.
Benson against Kamara. Kamara comes out on top.
If I was them,
Now
Burnley
Watford
score
coming
now,
forwards.
I'm going in.
It's a lovely drive from Kamara, trying to find Ken Sema down the line. Harwood Bellis
He's done well to win
zips it
Burnley.
into Sema, and the ref goes no. So maybe they're just caught out by
Access
the angle there.
denied.
Yeah. Watford are solid at the back. We saw West Brom all over them on Monday night without really threatening the goal.
So who's that?
Watford. You were saying they're shaky. I'm thinking they've got a very good Championship quality defence.
No, they
You're
haven't.
forgetting what Championship quality is. Cathcart is
No,
Championship
but
quality.
Watford shouldn't be Championship quality. They want to be a Premier League side, right?
Yeah.
Francisco Sirota cannot be playing then.
No, but they've got to build in the Championship and then sign the players that want to play in the Premier League.
Alright.
Where was Trista Kong this season? I swear I saw where.
No, what I'm saying is compared
He left
to
it,
Burnley,
didn't he, on a
Burnley have
free?
got a Premier League quality squad.
Yeah, because they've been the Prem for 8 years,
Yeah?
so they've amassed that squad.
Okay, but why would none of them want to leave but Watford players would? What's the difference?
Well, they did want to leave. Tarkovsky and Collins left.
And me, and
Me, yeah. So they did all leave.
And Veghorst.
But then, because they could obviously sell those players, obviously not Tarkovsky, but they sold a lot of players, they were able to use those funds to bring in others. And his company's connections, brought him in very quality loans. Harwood Bellis, for example, because he's ex-Man City, he was able to bring in...
But that comes down to Burnley's recruitment, not company, not anything else.
Well, it's
is it?
company, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm saying
It's a
that
difference in who you've brought
it's
in
the
at manager.
recruitment, exactly. So that's not... That's Watford's fault. They should have recruited better.
I think it's still a very good quality defence.
Cleverly, right. Interesting.
He's a championship level midfielder. He's a top quality championship midfielder.
Offside.
I think you're very harsh on these players because they're not like... It's fantastic. Ball's Grant only has a capacity of 11,379.
Is that allowed in the Premier League?
Yeah. Well, there's no minimum for the... I imagine
There
it's
is, isn't there?
10,000.
So Luton would just be allowed because they can put some people to stand up in the
Yeah.
corners. The
But
stewards
you get a period of 12 months before you have to have a new stadium. So Bournemouth don't need to worry then, even if it was 15,000, because they're not going to be here next year.
Yeah,
So they're all right.
you're right.
Burnley
big break.
have just sold their best 5 players, 6 players. Yeah, exactly. They've lost their best players like Dwight McNeil, but they got 30 mil for them.
Yeah, Watford could have done the same.
Yeah, but Watford are selling Dennis. It just took more
To
time.
be fair, Keane Davis, Courtney Horse in the middle of that back three with class.
Yeah, and they had Keenan Davis up front
Keane Davis
instead of
is
this
very good as well.
Costello bloke.
No,
wrong.
He's very good.
Ken Sema. I've not seen anything from him so far, but Ken Sema
Oh, not in this game.
also has been completely missing.
I meant like against Huddersfield.
But then, yeah, if you think of the Watford side, like 20 mil for Emmanuel Dennis, he's doing a lot. Bro, think Matty Cash is the best player. Welcome, Lil Troy. I imagine, based on the B, you are probably a Watford fan, I'd guess. Oh, sorry, not B, Hornet. I've had a mare there. They're Brentford are the Bs, aren't they? Apologies, Lil Troy. But yeah, welcome. Do you think Matty Cash is the best player?
Cash, and he's fucking dynamite.
Disgrace. 200 Vicarage Road seats have not been sold. Most of the seats in the family stand. So yeah, 200. But that's because it's a Friday night game rather than a Saturday. People have got to work. People have got jobs. What?
But they don't have a job on Saturday.
No, people don't tend to work weekends.
Yes, they do. Most people work on a weekend.
Most people do not work on a weekend.
Yes, they do.
We're googling this. Most jobs are.
No, what you should do is how the average percentage of people who work on a Saturday and the average people who work on a Friday.
Work.
Cullen's lost out there.
I've got
Pedro.
Let's see this.
Find Saar.
About 31% of single job holders and 58% of multiple job holders work on the weekends.
Kamara, offside. This has been poor from Watford. Offside again.
31% of single job holders.
Yeah, how many percentage of people work on a Friday?
What? Everyone, presumably, that works in the week.
Well, some have Fridays off. What I'm saying is they should be able to fill out a ground.
Yeah.
Between the whole of the Watford fans, they should be able to fill most of their ground.
Well, we've got 17,000 capacity, right?
There should be 17,000 Watford fans.
There's a lot of people that are going to be working, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Good touch.
Charlie Taylor, under a lot of pressure from his Marsar, but he's got away with it. Knocks it back to Muric. Oh, that was a little bit ambitious there from Muric. I suppose it's sent straight at.
I think he's a good signing.
Muric.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, but I do think this Burnley side needs a bit more experience. I'd say.
Yeah.
With one more experienced player. But then equally, players like Jack Cork are still at the side. They're just bench, so maybe they're all right. And they have still got Ashley Barnes. So yeah, it is a very young side, but I think they'll be all right. As for Watford, they have got a lot of experience, but they have got a lot of youth as well. If you look at players they need to add, I just think, Keenan Davis, Courtney House, as you say, good additions. They're probably looking at adding, I don't know, this team looks all right. Maybe another midfielder, but Cleverley, as I said, is very good for the Championship.
Yeah.
Little Troy or Caden, what are you thinking? As Watford fans, well, I presume Little Troy is. As Watford fans, what are you thinking? Who would you add of your Watford? Who have you been linked with? Oh, yeah. And what positions do you think need to be improved on? Those kind of things we want to know. So I'll be honest, I have not followed Watford's transfer business that closely.
No. Kayembe. Chowdhury.
Kayembe's an interesting one. Was he there last season or is he a new addition?
Yeah, he's a youngster.
Oh, okay.
But he's come up for the youth, I believe. Oh, he's no. Hang on, just check. I don't think he's a youngster now.
Okay.
Now I say that. Sar's beaten. Haber cuts it back. Oh, got away by Connor Roberts.
Edo Kayembe, he was at Anderlecht between 2017 and 2020, then he was at Eupen between 2020 and 2022, and now he's joined Watford at the age of 24.
Okay, Ashley Barnes has just brought down Sierralta here and then shouted at him to get up.
That's the most Ashley Barnes thing you're going to say.
Sierralta stayed down, Ashley Barnes will get talking to because he's fouled him and then turned around and he shouts at him. Okay,
I don't really know what Sierralta's doing there, but yeah.
Bit stupid from Sierralta there then.
He's beating him up at Barnes, gives as good as gives as good as he gets. The capacity of Vicarage Road is 22,000, home allocation is 20,000, 18,000 Watford fans are in the ground.
Oh, that's not bad then, fair enough.
So there's only 2,000 missing.
There's no one supports Burnley, so...
I imagine they've filled their 2,000 capacity, but 2,000 reserved for the away side. A great play from Watford, their best spell of the game. Yeah.
What this now?
They've looked alright. Well, the last few bits they've dominated. But here come Burnley.
That's a foul.
Barnes brought down. This is a cheap foul from Kayembe.
Silly foul. Yeah. Well, this has been exciting, isn't it?
It's been a good game so far. There's not been many shots, but it's been quite close. Watford have started to knock on the door the last few minutes.
Watford's got anyone on the bench. Look at the Burnley bench compared to the Watford
just
bench.
look across and see there's no one sat there.
Where is everyone?
But look, there is someone behind Rob Edwards. They're up, are they above? No, I don't know. Maybe they're all gone warming up.
Great touch from Gusto.
Just happens to be the ones stood behind Rob Edwards that haven't. Good challenge from Sierra there.
Martin with the throw. Half an hour gone.
They keep playing to Rob Edwards. I don't know what they're saying, but it would intrigue me to know.
He's a manager.
Yeah. It was quite interesting to see him ditch Forest Green rather than going up to League One with them.
Says it already, didn't he? Probably got offered quite a lot of money by Watford for Championship.
It's also it's an opportunity you can't really afford to turn down.
Depends how far he thought Forest Green could go.
Yeah, but regardless, a chance to manage in the Championship with a side with a lot of money and a lot of backing from the Ponzos.
Benson. But his recruitment hasn't been great.
Well, no, because he's not really got
Davis and
contacts.
Horse, Horse are good. But
The majority of Watford's recruitment has come through Udinese in the last few years, who obviously are also owned by the Ponzos. Benson couldn't quite get there. Yeah, it's ambitious. Ambitious from Cullen, I believe it was, to play the ball through. Yeah, very ambitious, but yeah. Go for Watford the best of the game. Burnley haven't imposed themselves on the game in the way I thought they might. Caden says Seaman need to come off and Asprilla or Mano need to come on. So yeah, the general consensus is that Watford haven't really done enough. Burnley haven't really done enough. Watford look good, but they haven't really got anyone to put away the chances.
I've been
creating.
I'm feel a bit let down by Burnley. I thought they'd be much better than this.
They've just not got the ball down and played. So far, they've just tried to pump it long and to Ashley Barnes. It's not really been to any avail, and you can see why they struggled against a side like Luton, who are going to be able to more than match them.
Great knock, Sarr,
in terms of playing Championship like football. So when you think about it, like they try to play pretty football that can work against teams like Huddersfield, who are obviously playing against pretty football. But for Luton, whose whole tactic is head it clear, pump it long, hope that one loan signing we've made can do well enough.
What a touch that is, and then he's won the corner to play up marks.
Caden, not a fan of the it's just the Pozzos. Sorry, I'm saying Ponzos. I think that's an illusion in psychology. Pozzos, yeah. They are very. I've not really looked at how they get on in terms of recruitment stuff, but from a kind of base level knowledge of them, they're very harsh on managers. Obviously, there is the mean that Watford have a different manager every week.
I generally do.
Like that, but yeah.
It feels like Cisco Munoz was out 5 managers ago.
Yeah, well, they have had Ranieri and someone else between now and then.
Didn't Hodgson get back into a stint? Or Allardyce?
Yeah, it was Hodgson at the end of last season. So this is their 3rd manager since Munoz, who started last season with them. Which is interesting. Watford looks stronger and more physical.
Wasn't Zola in charge when it was his Hogdini moment?
Yes, I think he was. I can't remember well, but just ring about. Watford looks stronger and more physical. This is what I'm saying about obviously Burnley being a very young side. They play some very eye-catching football, and they've got players that are very technically good, and can play well in. I reckon they do well in the Premier League after a few years of playing in it, but they don't look strong enough to match the physicality of the Championship.
Get in the gym.
Which is why I think you need it. Well, again, it's not just as simple as getting them physically strong enough, but mentally strong enough to fight in a league like this. And of course, acclimatised to level of aggression.
Yeah, but obviously this isn't really mentally stronger, is it? So far, this game it is more physically stronger.
Well, I don't know, because it's the willing to go for a challenge in the air. It's those kind of things which I think experienced players.
Kamara, it's over.
Cleverly. Martin wins the header. Cathcart, again, he's outjumped everyone. That man was literally flying. 51% of Watford should be owned by the fans. So you're in favour of the 50+1 rule implemented in Germany, where fans must own the majority of the club. 50+1 is 51% pretty much of the.
They can't do that because half fans can't even get in this place.
The problem is, as soon as you've already built the structure now of the owners, you can't then remove that structure very easily. The only way that Watford could implement that is if somebody was to buy the Pozzos out, and it'd have to be a fan who could then obviously give 51% to the fans and sell a 49% stake in Watford. But that would be very, very tough to do. Obviously, you're going to have someone that has a lot of money but is also willing just to give that away instantly, or at least sell a good percentage of it and then give a lot away to fans. So it'd be a very hard
Football,
thing to pull off.
Martin,
I guess if there was enough Watford fans that are interested.
Chance it.
I guess someone like Elton John, if he wanted to, he could just buy Watford.
Yeah.
Realistically, he's probably got the money for that. I imagine he has multiple billions sitting around.
Probably.
It wouldn't even cost that much, surely. The sale of Chelsea only went for about
$1 billion.
2 billion, I think it was in the end. Of course, there was
Barnes.
all the added baggage to that deal, but in terms of the whole Abramovich situation, if not, it probably would have gone for a lot more. But yeah, it's interesting that to get into that situation, it would take a lot of either commitment from an individual or commitment from a group of people to topple an ownership. Because I don't think, no matter how much protesting, the Pozzos aren't going to leave.
No.
Unless they're getting an
like
offer that gives them enough.
They can storm the pitch and do what they want, but they're not going to leave, are they?
Exactly. That doesn't really affect the Glazers that much. The Glazers don't care how they look. They're quite comfortable with their image being in tatters.
You went for
as long as they've got
them
money.
directly, which obviously you don't suggest doing.
Yeah, but they're not at the ground, so how are you going to do that? They're not ever,
They don't do that. But I'm saying
they
that's what you could,
also
that's
don't
what
live
they'd
in
do.
the UK, though.
But someone would do it, don't they?
Okay. I don't think they've got their address on Google.
No, people go to footballers' homes all the time and do stupid things.
Yeah.
Martin playing middle midfield for a bit here, and that's an unexpected.
Kayambe finds Sarr. Watford coming forward, and they've got a good chance if they can find the right pass. Sarr to Ken Seymour. And now the play's just slowed down so much, and this is the problem for Watford. The counter-attack has just not been effective enough. Sarr can't just carry the whole team on his shoulders.
Brown has got space, and now Burnley can. No, they could have gone.
Right, he shifted out of his feet well, to be fair, under a lot of pressure from Cleverley. Elton's worth 500 mil. Oh, he's not worth as much as I thought then.
Only 500 mil?
I imagine he's lost a lot of money over the years. Because didn't he have a stake in Watford for a while? I can't imagine that was profitable.
No.
Or was he chairman or something? Something like that. Engine takeover needs to be completed and every Watford fan needs to contribute. Yeah, well, I guess you could crowdfund. You're not going to crowdfund £800 million, but you can probably.
Oh, Cullen came in hot there.
If you've got someone that's willing to do half of it, and then every fan chips in, you're going to get a lot of fans. But
Kayembe.
Yeah. Best wait until you're in League One.
Pedro.
Yeah, that is an interesting thought. Will Watford go back up? At this first time of asking.
Yeah.
What's the consensus in chat? Out of Norwich, Watford, Burnley, which sides are going back up? Or if any of the three. Potentially they could all not. And which sides aren't?
I think it could be all three.
Or all three back up?
Yeah. And they're so dull.
I don't know.
I think Norwich are in trouble.
I don't think they are. Because...
Well, so who's in trouble then? Exactly.
I'd say Watford.
No. Not with Horse and Davies coming in.
Potentially, I don't know.
Bring those two in, then maybe you've got a bit more.
But I think then, even if they do get third, that's in the playoffs. It's pretty much a lottery at that point, unless you've got the comfortably best squad there.
It's not a lottery. It's still.
Right, it's a
final.
Got to play a tough game. How did West Brom totally dominate this Watford team? I don't know. I didn't see the game, but.
Oh, was it they drew West Brom? That was it.
Yeah, not Huddersfield.
Yeah. And as well
as West Brom again.
Having a belter from halfway.
West Brom, another team that was in the Championship Premier League, 2 years ago. I've still got good players there. Carlin Grant plays for them. What's wrong with Carlin Grant? He scored a penalty in that West Brom Watford game after a fantastic strike from Sarr. I'm fairly sure that's how the game went. He's still a good player.
No, I don't rate him.
Okay.
Martin.
But you think Keenan Davis will have a big impact in the Championship? But you don't rate Carlin Grant?
Sorry, I was trying to tell you that Carlin Grant's better than Keenan Davis.
Yeah.
Right, get in chat. Keenan Davis or Carlin Grant?
Yeah. Right, interesting debate. Who's better, Keenan Davis or Carlin Grant?
Can't believe
it. Every fan will need to put in about 25k, that's not pocket change. Yeah, but if there's enough big investors in the thing, then it starts to become less and less for every fan. I think if you can get it down to about £100 a fan, then that's just like then I guess that, or you say, yeah, maybe £5,000 and you're buying a percentage of Watford at that point.
Martin's dealt with it well.
I think that would probably work. Watford, Middlesbrough and Scum to get promoted, unfortunately. Is that Luton you're talking about? I would absolutely love it if Luton won. Mate, if Luton were to get to the Premier League...
No, Burnley. No, Norwich. Middlesbrough. That's a rogue shout.
I don't think it is. Let's have a look at the table. I mean, we are in 2 games in, so it's impossible to judge at this
Birmingham
point,
will be nowhere near. Blackburn will be nowhere near.
But I don't think Luton will get to the playoffs. Davis all day long. He's about to join you. You're biased, Caden.
Hey, right, anyone else?
Yeah, Nick Nack.
Keenan
Where have you
Davis
gone?
is so much
We need you to settle a
better
debate here. Well, help settle a
You're
debate.
chatting anyone else as well. Anyone else. Keenan Davis every single day of the week.
I'm pulling up some statistics here.
You can't do that because they've played
Keenan Davis.
completely different.
I mean, he's only done 1 season of actually playing football. At Nottingham Forest last season, where he did half a season, played 22 games, scored 5 goals. That's not a bad return. But 86 games and 6 goals for Villa in 6 years.
He didn't play.
Well, he played 86 matches.
How many of them were sole appearances? Or can you not tell?
No, it doesn't say.
Exactly.
Yeah, 80, yeah, but he's not a better player just because he's not played, or you can't prove he's not.
Go on then, Carlin Grant.
Let's have a look at some
See how good he
of
is.
Grant's numbers over the last 2 years.
Yeah, but if Keenan Davis had played as regularly and started as regularly as...
But he also was in the Championship for a long time, Villa.
Exactly, and he didn't play.
Carlin Grant, let's bear in mind on here he's predominantly a central attacking midfielder.
Oh no, he's not. Shut
Wow,
up.
that's what Football says.
Carlin Grant is a
So
striker.
he's obviously played the most amount of games there. He got 21 goals in 69 games for West Brom. From attacking midfielder.
He's a striker.
No, he spent a long time
He's
in the
played every
Premier League.
game.
He's not played every game.
He started... Oh no, this is a stupid debate. 3 minutes to go to half time. Here's Kafka on the ball.
In 57 games for Huddersfield, sorry, 23 goals.
Good work, he's beaten Benson. Goes back to Kafka.
His numbers are really strong throughout his career.
Cleverly's lost it. Benson's beaten Kamara and can Burnley get forward.
Also, saying Carlin Grant is worse than Andre Gray is disgraceful.
Andre Gray, decent player.
That's how you finish at this point. How old is he now? 35, I'd say?
Yeah, at this point now, but Andre Gray in his prime.
Well, that's not what we're saying, is it? Prime.
Oh no.
Because prime Carlin Grant's where he's banging hat-tricks, mate.
Yeah. Prime Keenan Davis.
He's never scored a hat-trick.
Yeah. He has, definitely.
When has he scored a hat-trick?
PL2.
Yeah, he played Sunday League back in the day.
They're completely different players. Carlin Grant is so much older. Cossay has a go over that.
Test that theory. Carlin Grant is 24.
24?
Yes. Keenan Davis is 24.
Carlin Grant's not 24.
He is 24. I think forgetting who Carlin Grant is.
I was saying Carlin Grant's played regular football.
They're the same age.
Oh,
Just because Keenan Davis has decided to sit around at Villa for years and Carlin Grant's been making his way through Crawley, Charlton and Cambridge to get to Huddersfield and then...
Thanks for saying Keenan Davis came from Villa
Now West
Academy.
Brom.
Grant came from Crawley.
Yeah, Grant's worked his way to where he is. And now he's playing for
Davis
a
was already so good that he got to the Villa Academy.
But they didn't play him.
Well,
Or loan him out anywhere.
Because they signed better players.
No,
That's
one
Villa's
on
fault,
loan.
isn't it? It's not Davis's fault, is it?
I don't think you can then prove he's a better player just because there's no basis to that argument. You're
Yeah,
just
you
saying he's a
can't-
better player
I
because
think
he is.
You can't compare them because they're played.
Are you best friends or brothers? We are brothers. I
Not at
would
this point,
not
mate.
choose to be friends with that man. He waffles.
Charlie Taylor's on the ball.
He thinks Keenan Davis is good at football.
Burnley free kick. I haven't seen much action. We're approaching the end of the first half. Oh, Baines is going to take it and he's going to pass it to Taylor. That was pointless.
Taylor's looked alright tonight, but no, there's not had much to deal with.
That was enough.
Arwood Bellis. Taylor. Goes to Bastion. He finds Martin. That's a lovely little 1-2 with Costello.
This is good.
And then
And he's lost it.
he's shoved to the ground by the number 23, and then free kick's given the other way. To be interesting.
2 minutes outside.
Yeah. Do you guys ever stop arguing with each other? Yeah, I don't know. Tonight's stream's just been a little bit argumentative, and I don't know why.
Well, it's because you're trying to say that Carl Nolan and Keenan Davis.
Yeah.
You're chatting rubbish.
And then you got offended by that for some reason, but yeah. Your brothers. That would explain it. Yeah.
Pedro wins the other.
I mean, if we were just really good mates and he's here like every other day to stream.
I wouldn't choose to be here. No, I'm joking.
Alright. It's alright, Connor's it now. He's not. He will probably come back at some point though, Connor.
Maybe. Elton John stand.
That's what you said, he's going to come on.
Yeah, he's
so if Elton John fancies an app.
Elton John's on the pod. Said Elton John's on the pod.
I'll probably just say Elton's on the pod.
Yeah.
Rather than use his full stage name.
Sa into
Just half
Sema.
his stage name.
Cut back
to
to
Cleverley!
Cleverley!
Oh, he has scored! And he's made Harry eat his words, so that Tom Cleverley's not very good by slotting it home. And now doing... Oh, he's injured. I thought he was just doing a terrible celebration. He's actually...
My point proven.
He's knacking his knee and having a shot. I mean, Tom Cleverley has opened the scoring, but that is unfortunately going to be the end of his night by the looks of it. So, yeah. It's not cleared well enough by Charlie Taylor. Ken Samer jumps on it. It's a little bit scrappy. He gives it to Pedro. Pedro out wide to Sarr. Sarr spots one of Samer. Samer back inside. Cleverly arrives on the edge of the area. He slots it in. I think he just lands on his knee though, and that causes some kind of injury.
Happy Caden.
Yeah, he looks. His knee just goes to the front. Goal, Tom Cleverley 1-0. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that tonight.
I was going to say.
I said Watford to score first, Burnley to bring it back.
We disrespected Watford in this. I said the exact other way around in the short. I said Ray Manor was going to come on and do madness.
I still think Burnley are going to set up, but Tom Cleverley is down and he's probably going to come off. That's his first goal since January 2021.
Yeah. Well, he was playing in the Premier League. And also... What, we're now... Yeah, that's since he was last in the Championship. Isn't it?
Championship quality midfielder, as I said.
Yes, I said he's a Championship
No,
quality.
you didn't.
I did. What? When did I say that Tom Cleverley was a Premier League player?
Earlier.
I did not say that at all. I said he's Championship quality.
Even Caden's a Tom Cleverley shit.
It's good. Don't diss Tom Cleverley. Hang on, I'm just going to quickly tweet about Tom Cleverley being amazing. How do you spell Cleverley? It's E-Y.
That's handball. I think. Really fair, rubbish. But obviously we played a little bit over the other time because of Cleverley's goal. But ref blows whistle and that is half time.
Well, an exciting end to what was not a fantastic first half.
Right, back in a moment.
But that's the Championship all over. Very hard to predict who will win at any given game. Yeah. You could just see Luton win the Championship, and that wouldn't be a surprise to anyone because they are quality. But genuinely, you can see shocking results any week. Which, yeah, I do agree with you completely there, knick-knack. Championship is the hardest league to predict, which is why we don't do Championship predictions as well as Premier League predictions, because we'd have no clue. Come on, you Orns, yeah. Fair enough, Caden. To be fair, I disrespect you a bit at the start, saying this will be comfortable for Burnley, but I've been impressed by Watford so far. They've looked the better side. I do think their Championship experience has come in handy thus far. They just look, I don't know, more calm, I guess, on the ball. They know what they're playing. They're not trying to overplay it that much, and it's worked. You've got quality. I think Ismail Sarr sticking around is key for you because he looks a cut above the rest in the Championship. I think if you can add one more quality attacker, and Keenan Davis could be that. And obviously I was I said he was rubbish just to get on Harry's nerves a bit, but he is actually a good striker. So he could be the difference that they need. Because I do think they are lacking a bit of movement, but then Ken Samer did really well at the end of that half to create that chance. So I do think he could be a good rotation option. I just think Keenan Davis has a lot more to his game, I'd say, than what's his face? Samer. Haven't Watford kept most of their players together more than Burnley? Yeah, but I don't think Watford were Championship quality, well, Premier League quality anyway last year, as I think Burnley were just. They're like players like Tarkowski and Ben Mee, proven by their moves to Everton and Brentford, are still Premier League quality players. But I don't think Watford had the same quality. Look at players like Trooster Kong left on a free, but I don't think that's a massive loss. You know, they lost the likes of Ben Foster. They're key figures in the changing room, but they're not exactly quality players still. Then you look at, Craig Cathcart, he's stuck around. So they've kept the spearhead figures, whereas Burnley have lost a lot of their core, and I think that has made a huge difference. Because, it obviously will. If you lose all your team leaders, it is going to make a huge difference in the overall play. Harry's now back. He's just sat there eating popcorn, stood outside for some reason. Oh, what is it? Oh, there's salt and vinegar. That's what I think. And he's thrown them all on the floor. Do you want to pick him up and then I'll take 5 minutes?
Oh, fuck.
You absolute muppet. Oh, brilliant. Fair point. There was a sizable points gap last season between them. Yeah, I think Burnley were fighting with it right to the end, fighting to stay in the league, whereas Watford were, other than Norwich, the most comfortably downside. But yeah. You're alright there, you just sat on screen. I want to eat everything you just chucked on the floor.
I will.
Okay, great. Have you seen the state of these floors? It needs a wash.
Oh, these are everywhere.
Well, yeah, you've just chucked on the floor. Sorry, everyone, for this interruption to the stream because Harry can't hold anything. Dropping it. We've got him. Second half starts. Once Harry's done picking up everything he's dropped on the floor, I'll take a few minutes. And then, we'll get into the second half after that. I'm excited for it though. I do think it will get more interesting now that there has been a goal. I think Burnley will go for it more. But Burnley have just not got on the ball at all, and I think they do need to start doing that tonight. If not, they are going to be in trouble. But yeah. Are you done yet?
No.
How many have you thrown on the floor?
A lot.
How was Jack WrestleMania, lol? It would sell out within minutes. But all they got to do is have him walk in with a bowl of salt and vinegar twists, drop on the floor, and then I'll chin him. Don't worry, it's all part of the entertainment. Okay. I'm glad this is entertaining. To be fair, the views have gone up. People love it when you drop things on the floor and then spend 10 minutes picking them up.
Right.
Are you done?
Done now.
Right, I'm going to take a few minutes. You keep everyone entertained. I'll be back in a mo. I'm going to go get something to eat that isn't off the floor.
What?
Hygiene standards here are top quality.
Hold on. Mate, I can't read the chat for it. That's good.
Move the phone across and you can read that.
Oh, you're... I can't read it. I'll have to read it from here. How are you all doing? Interesting first... No, it was a boring first half, but Tom Cleverley getting the goal just before the end of the first 45. It was a good goal, but he did injure himself, so that wasn't good. But really well worked down the right-hand side for Watford. It was Pedro into Sarr, all the way to Sema, who cut it back to the edge of the area, cleverly ran onto it, slotted it away. It's a great finish from Tom Cleverley, who is a bad footballer, but that was a good finish, I'll give him that. But to be honest, I guess it's been coming. Burnley have not been great, Watford haven't been great either, but they've got the goal and that's all that matters. What a day for Tom Cleverley to score on his birthday. Is it his birthday? By hello, Matt, welcome to the stream. It's his birthday. Well, what a birthday for Tom Cleverley. I didn't realise that. I was slating him off, but happy birthday, Tom. And he's got a goal. Really deserved goal. I do think Burnley will bounce back though. I think Burnley were poor in the first half, and I think they'll come off. Burnley will come back stronger. Cleverly set the car for Ray Manai. Jack will be well chuffed when he gets back. Nick Nack, do you watch wrestling, bro? I mean, I don't know about Nick Nack. But Ray Manai coming for Tom Cleverley. So they changing formation then?
Have I heard the name Ray Manai?
Ray Manai set to come on for Tom Cleverley.
Come on! I imagine that's Ken Sema dropping into midfield then.
Yeah.
I guess.
Ken Sema will drop back, Manai onto the right.
We love you, Manai. Whoa, we love Ray Manai.
Yeah, and as Matt said in the chat, it's Tom Cleverley's birthday today. He scored and got injured.
Yeah. Knee, probably.
He don't taste as good from the floor.
No, probably not. Probably got many diseases. And welcome Matt, by the way.
Yeah,
he wasn't here. Yeah, he wasn't here when I'm joined, but yeah. Very nice to come on. I'm absolutely buzzing for that. Hopefully he can score. I did say in the short that he'll score in his debut, come off the bench, score and win him the game. They're already winning the game, but he could get them a second, so... Yeah.
The only ex-Barcelona player to ever play for Watford.
Really?
Probably. Come on.
Wow. Surely that's not... No.
Craig Cathcart.
I was thinking, because they had a few Spanish players. Martin Navarro didn't play for Barca, did he? Kiko Femenia? There's a chance someone did. Can't think. Oh, no, Louis Barry didn't play for them, did he?
Who?
Louis Barry.
No.
I thought he joined someone, didn't he, between Villa and Barca? Or before Villa and Barca? I can't remember. 4-4-2, Pedro, Ranai leading attack, Sema and Sare to drop to midfield. Yeah, so that does make sense. We're interested to see how the 4-4-2s against each other line up then. Or stack up, I guess. What?
Boring.
Well, it could leave more space for Burnley to operate in. If they've now got equal amounts of equal numbers in the midfield, potentially they'll be able to get a bit more of a grip on them.
It's a 4, isn't it?
No, it's a 3.
It's a 4.
What do you mean?
For Watford it was a 3-4-3.
Yeah. No, it was a 4-3-3, wasn't it?
No, it's a 3-4-3. 4-3-3, so yeah, they changed
it was 4-3-3, yeah.
It was a 3-4.
It was Gaspar and Kamara
Fair.
at fullbacks. My cats just ran out the window. Wow. That sounds bad, Scholarflower.
He wants my salt and vinegar twist, so I dropped him.
Yeah, he smells him. From wherever the cat is. What? I don't know the gender of the cat. Don't assume. Sorry, cat.
They, them. It.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, it. If you ran away to watch the football chat content, I'm very sorry. Or buzzing. May have escaped something horrific. But we've got 2 minutes until the second half. I do like the weird tangents this show goes on. By the way, we're up to 756 subscribers.
So
thanks to whoever has subscribed. 4 off 760 now.
Oh.
Making great progress towards the 1k. And what has happened?
I've got water all over me now. I give up.
You're a mess tonight. What is going on?
What, it's rattled me? Dropping the crisps has rattled me.
PTSD from when I dropped those crisps live on screen.
I was talking to you while I went up, because there's a little step up to get into the studio. And as I did that, it just fell out my hand.
Right. Cleverley's goal was the first shot on target in the game. I think that says it all about the quality of the first half. Well, I don't think it was a necessarily bad quality game, but there was... No, what I mean by that is it was very combative, and neither side was able to create too many chances. A very good defensive display from both sides. I do think the tactical change for Watford may increase Burnley's chances going forward, or ability to create chances. I guess it'll be interesting to see. So yeah, Mano's set to come on in the second half because Tom Crowley... Oh wait, oh no, Mano's not coming on, but he will come on at some point in the second half. Cleverley should be okay to continue for part of the second half. Okay. So back to our 4-3-3. Thank you, our Watford correspondent, Caden, there.
You a Vicar of Drone?
He is.
He can't get in.
He is Rob Edwards.
Imagine the scenes.
Yeah. He's looking for us for any tactical advice. Well, if you are Rob Edwards, play Ray Manai every game this season that he's fit. And then tell him to come on the Football Chat podcast at some point.
Thought I'd be down for that.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to go, sorry Ray, you're not really our level of guest we want on
Do you
there.
think any player would come on it?
Potentially. League 2 or something. Might be interesting to come and have a chat.
I mean, Chris MD does videos with Port Vale goalkeepers.
Yeah, but Chris MD's not a child. So they're probably like, it's a weird request if you're just sat there like,
we'll have to wait until we're older.
Yeah, and then we can have all the Port Vale squad on. Gaurav Pandit, welcome. Hello guys, after long, good time to see your dedication towards football. Hope you reach 1k minimum before World Cup. My question is, as a United fan, what should I expect from them? Or whatever happens, just back at any cost. Back Eric Ten Hag, yeah. Sorry, I was trying to work out what ETH was. I thought it was Ethereum there, we're talking Bitcoin, but no. Yeah, so from United this season, I would say expect a mid-table battle with the potential for a cup win. I think it's going to take time for Erik ten Hag to implement his system, and I think a big January could be in store. But after that, and after he's started to implement his style and system and ethos into the club, you could be looking at a second half push towards something. But I think first half of the season, it is going to be a struggle. I think you will lose to Brentford tomorrow, probably.
Yeah.
Which
I haven't told you my fantasy team.
I do think it'll be a tough game. Maybe not a loss, maybe a draw again, but I do think that will be a tough game for them. They could win that though, so you never know. Realistically though, there's a lot of disgruntlement at the club at the moment. You've got players like Rashford pushing for moves, but I don't think the PSG thing was real. I think he was looking for a new contract seemingly. I don't think PSG would be wanting Marcus Rashford, but they might be. You never know. But yeah, there just seems to be, there's a lot going on at United at the moment. It's going to take time for Ten Hag to move out the bad eggs. Like, Ronaldo is a massive problem they can't really shift, and that is an issue. Rashford, just become a little bit unsettled at the club. I think if you can let him go, but as a United fan, you should expect mid-table mediocrity. And the problem is, United fans won't be patient enough, but you have to be patient with Erik ten Hag. And I don't know whether the Glazers will be as well. Just going to say. Which is, tough obviously for the fans. I know obviously Glazer's not popular at all with United fans, understandably so. But, yeah. You do need to hope that they at least back Erik ten Hag, even if they're not going to sell the club. There does seem to be positive news surrounding the sale, with Sir Jim Ratcliffe apparently injured. That looked like quite a nasty injury.
Oh yeah, he actually cut himself.
Ratcliffe, but he does seem to be okay. No, I don't know.
That's not him.
That's not, no. That's also not Rayman. I'd know him a mile off. SWFC Al, welcome. Great to see you. Just with evening everyone. I did see you in the stream chat before this. Say second. I don't know who but first though, because when I checked it, it was already the message had already gone. But yeah, I saw you in there before. So yeah. Caden Holloman, Ngakia might be coming on for gas spot. I'm at the ground in the Rockery stand. Okay. Ooh. So we have got a pitch side report. Yeah. I think that's the second time.
Which one's the Rockery stand?
No, before we had HSL watching the Everton game and giving us updates while we were watching another game. Now we have Caden actually in the ground. Eventually, we're going to have cutting to people in the ground like they have here at Sky. I don't know, Harry. I don't know Watford Football Club's ground that well.
And I think it's one of the ones behind the goal, is it not?
It might be. Tell us, give us a wave at Caden. Yeah, could you run on?
Yeah, run across the Sky
with the
Sports
TFC banner. That'd be great. If anyone's wanting to get banned from a football stadium to do that, hit us up.
Do not do that.
Actually, no, don't get in contact with us. Just do it off your own accord, so we're not linked to it. Cleverly's knee was bleeding in the celebrations. That's the reason why he went down. We did see that on the replays. Yeah, it looked quite a nasty injury. Side's not coming out for the second half. Good having a live report. Thanks for the updates at Caden. Yeah. Great to see. Players walking back out. Yes. I've just seen that. As well, I'm very disappointed with our board. They wasted too much on Frankie. If not Frankie, they should have targeted Neves, etc. They need a DM. Frankie would not have fixed that issue anyway. So, yeah, I think they should have been looking at players like Wilfred Ndidi.
Jack Corks on for Gustavo.
Others. So definitely a tactical change there for Burnley. A bit of steel in the midfield for a striker that I thought was underwhelming in the first half, as I did say at the time. So, yeah, that could be the difference for Burnley potentially. Cork is a very experienced central midfielder. And on to the pitch for Watford, it is Dan Gosling. I should have recognised that face. I knew it was an old central midfielder from the Premier League. I just couldn't remember which one. But yeah, Dan Gosling, ex-Bournemouth. I just didn't know he was at Watford.
Bournemouth.
How long's he been there?
Wow, a couple of seasons.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, so Korkov, Daslow on for Burnley, Gosling on Cleverly off. I think that change obviously forced into action, but yeah. As long as we get to see Rayman at some point, I'm not asked. Martson. Burnley coming forward with a lot of energy thus far, but no, cut out quite easily. And Dortmund have levelled in that game, by the way. It's now 1-1 in the 77th minute. But that's still not a good enough result for Dortmund if they want to seriously challenge Bayern for that Bundesliga title. Not a terrible replacement for Cleverly. I don't think they're of the same quality, but I don't think they're too far off. So yeah, So very similar profile
fine.
players, and Harry has forgot his job. Disgrace, mate. No, it's alright. You need to go to I mean, you've there. If you wait a few seconds, there you go. Smashed it.
I know what I'm doing.
Rashford's just blackmailing United to get 300 grand a week, etc. He thinks he can improve himself. Sell him at least. Don't put your nation down. Representing your nation isn't every one cup of tea. Rashford should not be at the World Cup for England this year. There's much better players that deserve to go over Marcus Rashford.
That's broken.
What?
Do you account?
Oh, yeah. Probably. YouTube can't count the millions, mate. They're too many.
Yeah.
He's been, for 2.5 years? Wow, I thought he was still at Bournemouth, to be fair.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's been there for a while. Damn,
Yeah,
that was Gosling.
Brought the cat back in. Great to hear, Cauliflower. I was really worried about the situation there. It's a minute away from calling the
We've got
RSPCA.
reports everywhere.
On very
Vicarage
different
Road,
situations.
Cat.
Right, when the news chat pops
Yeah.
around,
We could do the news.
we cannot do the news.
Good evening, I'm about to the.
We're not serious enough. We'd argue about we'd debate the politics on the news.
Is Boris Johnson an absolute twat?
Yeah, we're the most biased news ever. You have to be
It
impartial.
would be the opposite, because usually the news back Boris. Or don't back, like they're on two ends of the spectrum.
We've got to be impartial.
Yeah. Is Boris Johnson a twat? We don't know, because we're impartial.
Well, we can bring people in from both sides to debate it, yeah.
So hello, Nicola Sturgeon. What do you think?
What side's Nicola Sturgeon on, then?
She hates Boris.
Does she? Right. Yeah, sure. De Jong is staying at Barca like I said he would. Well, it does seem that way now. Unfortunately, the Chelsea deal seemed wrapped up. He seemed to be convinced of it. Then his girlfriend decided she fancied staying at Barca rather than
But they're engaged,
Chelsea.
so that makes sense.
Yeah, and they've been around. They've been together for 8 years. But regardless of that, he's literally receiving insults as he goes into training. People are saying, "You need to take a pay cut, bitch." Calling him a pussy. It's like, why is he gonna stay? The own fans are
So like
insulting
turn
him
and you just went, "Oh, you're a pussy."
because you won't accept a pay
Yeah.
cut. But you're not paying me
exactly.
to. Come on, disgrace,
I
mate.
work for free anyway.
Also, no, it'd be like the fans have queued outside to slag you off as you come in there.
I'm walking to the studio, which means the fans are in the garden.
Yeah. For England, I want Nick Pope to do well because looking at the system, he suits us a lot. But Ramsdale should challenge too. More options, more headache. Good for us.
Ramsdale.
I think they're the three keepers that should be going. Ramsdale, Pope, and Pickford. I don't think he's going to drop Pickford.
No.
Unfortunately, I think that's going to take a new manager, which is going to take a terrible tournament.
No, Pickford
And I don't think we will
England's
have a bad tournament.
But Ramsdale should start. I like Ramsdale.
Though,
It's coming home.
would you take
It's coming home.
right? No, but would you take being grouped at Qatar to win Germany 2024 and US 2026?
No, because I don't think we'll win. We won't win Germany.
No, but if that was the option,
That's a toughie.
I would easily take Euro 20 because I think the Qatar World Cup will be remembered for a lot of negatives. I would rather
this
England
year,
bringing it home be.
We've already won the Women's
Germany
Euros, and that's
Euro.
massive.
Yeah.
So I'm very chuffed with that.
It'd be great to win all the three, the under-19 Euros, the Women's Euros, and the Men's World Cup.
I think the heartbreak of last year is kind of wanting me to say Qatar 2022, but I think I'd rather Germany and.
I'd rather win the US World Cup because imagine if we win the World Cup on US soil, that feels so much better. No one's got a rivalry with Qatar. I guess maybe Saudi or something, but yeah.
And the US are our only rivals because we're not going to do it on Scottish soil, are we?
Imagine we did.
We're in Dundee.
No, we're in the Glaswegian Mountains. I don't even know if there are mountains in Glasgow, but you know.
What mountains are in Glasgow?
Scott Brown. He's not even there anymore. He's at Aberdeen.
Aberdeen.
Yeah, Aberdeen.
Love Scott. No, I hate Scott.
De Jong set to leave for Man United. Doesn't seem that way. Man United don't have the money.
Also, yeah, that's the point. We don't perform in Qatar 22.
If he does not leave,
Southgate's got
Kessie
to
and
go.
Christensen will move on. Yeah, they are free to meet. They are free to leave
Is that
if
Caden anywhere?
they're not registered. But if De Jong's leaving, he's going to Chelsea, not Manchester United.
Send with the
Just
ball
for
in.
info.
Headed
Okay.
away by Taylor.
If we don't perform in the World Cup, who would you want to replace him? You can choose anyone.
Graham Potter.
If I'm choosing anyone, Jose Mourinho.
You're a wizard, Graham.
Sorry, if we go to Germany 2024 with Mourinho as manager,
No, we won't, because we
love it.
always go English.
well, Sven-Goran Eriksson.
Yeah, that was once.
I think if we've had anyone
You're a
else.
wizard, Graham.
But I think if Jose Mourinho's on the table, you're taking him.
Potter.
He said he wants to be England manager.
I am.
But I mean, it's not realistic right now because he's doing very well at Roma. And they've got Dybala now. That attack looks really, really exciting.
Outside shot for Syria.
Potentially, yeah. I think if you're looking realistic, if you're anyone, Jose Mourinho, if you're looking realistically, Graham Potter, or
you're a wizard, Graham.
Maybe even Eddie Howe if that fails at Newcastle.
Nah, I think he might be there for years, you know.
There are 13 names mountain in Glasgow.
What mountains are in Glasgow? Oh, hang on, chance. It's Brownhill. Good save from Backman.
Backman comes out confidently. I couldn't describe between confidently and comfortably there, but though comfortably was the right word. And Gary Weissman, welcome back.
Gary.
He wants Fabio Capello, right? I don't really remember his time in charge. So there has been more than one. He was England manager, wasn't he, Capello?
Capello.
Yeah.
Capello.
I'm not chatting shit there, am I, chat? Capello.
I think we should give Roy Hodgson one.
He did manage England. Yeah, I'm not gone completely mental. So we have had 2 foreign coaches before, and Dortmund have won it. 84th minute goal. Dortmund 2. Wow. You'd like to imagine they won't throw away now.
Well, that's probably what it's Dortmund. Refs are not happy with something. What's Jack Cork done? Has he assaulted another member of the Watford team? He has. That Hamza Chowdhury's down with back pain.
That's not how insults work.
What was it? Yeah, it's just a collision.
I don't call you a mug and you have searing pain in your back. Just have a little look around the other games. Bueno Gittins and Mukoko scoring in that Dortmund 2-1, currently winning in that game.
Sema, good tackle. Oh, he's still got it.
I'll wait for this chance to play out, then I'll look at some of the other leagues.
So that's Sema.
This is Sema, yeah, that was Sarr. Further up, Kamara.
Ball in.
It's gone over.
Oh, it's not still. No.
By the way, the correspondence is from our live match reporter, Manai getting ready to enter the field. I don't want Capello, I'm saying you've got him. Oh, yeah. I imagine Potter would be one of the favourites.
Yeah, I want Potter.
Hardly touched him. What are they trying to call pen? It looks all a bit messy. I don't think you can say pen there. Nantes beating Lille, by the way, 1-0 in the Ligue 1 opening match, I believe that is. And Osasuna are drawing with Sevilla as the La Liga gets underway.
What a dead first.
I'm just seeing whether this is the second game of the Ligue 1 season.
Crystal Palace playing.
This would leave Nantes top of the league. What?
Crystal Palace playing, it said then.
I'll have a look.
Oh, their academy.
Their academy beat Manchester United 5-1. Not the actual mate. It's the academies against each other.
In the mud. Yeah.
The Crystal Palace academy didn't beat the Man United main team 5-1. They probably could, yeah.
All up through from Backman. What happened here? Nothing. Harvard Bellis goes long. Flicked on by Bastian. Not chased down by Barnes.
I think that's Sierra. Got it clear.
Poor, you know. Really
they've lacked what energy, I guess you could say. Steel. They've just not really had anything. They've not got on the ball.
I think Huddersfield made them look good. Because I think Huddersfield's actually shit. Long ball. Chested down by Pedro. Great drive from Pedro. Looks up as it goes. Deflected out.
Jay Rodriguez warming up. So we've got Manai and Rodriguez warming up to come on. And Ryan Chin with a classic eye full stop. Great to see you, Ryan. Mate. Always here. No matter what game, weather, conditions, date, time, he's always here. Great to see you, Ryan. Often change their abbreviation to WCF. That would be decent, yeah. I mean, yeah, what does make a lot of sense.
Waterford.
They could do WFD. WCF would be funny, but it doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah. What the fuck's going on at this football club anymore? Manager merry-go-round should be so M go round.
Well, we can fit that one up there. MM go round.
Also, why for all the other games is it normal Sky scoreboard, but for the Premier League they've got the shit badges.
Yeah, it's a Premier League graphic. That's the point.
It's ridiculous.
It's not great, is it? But also, to be fair, most of the Premier League badges at least are quite obvious as to who they are. You know all the Premier League teams, presumably.
Yeah, but I don't know all the Championship teams, all the League One teams.
Yeah, because you watch football every week. If you've only just tuned in,
yeah, true.
You might not know. Yeah.
Equally,
we host a very successful football show.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm here every night.
We weren't in the studio yesterday, did we?
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we were. We were recording.
Not yesterday. Oh wait, we were recording yesterday. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, we are every day.
You. Yesterday.
This morning was our first day off. Oh, well, we're putting it this afternoon, but yeah, I guess you could say kind of day off. And it's 3-1 Dortmund, by the way, so they've got that game wrapped up. Aspria might make his EFL Championship debut in this match. I don't want Harry Potter near England.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Chelsea fan doesn't want Harry Potter, actually, guys.
I want Graham.
Might be able to. Well, it's magic. How are you doing today? I am doing great, Ryan. Doing very good. Had a great day.
Right.
It was very hot. It's now quite cool.
No, I'm happy now. I had a good day, yeah.
It has been hot though. I hate the new Sky scoreboard. They made the clock too small. Yeah, it's an absolute mess. The clock and the score just look really weird. It's all too close, I think.
Has Aspria not played in the Championship yet? He's very good. He should make his debut. He definitely should sub him on. He's very good.
For the PL, yeah, the scoreboard for PL is disgrace. This normal one is fine. It's very similar to ours.
What 1-0 Bert 56.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with the badges. They're always the best football stickers. Interesting. I guess it's not the badges we necessarily disagree.
It's just the way the score was put together. I prefer seeing the abbreviations.
Yeah, it's just classics, isn't it? But
ball in from Benson.
But then equally, people hate change. I do think it is a bit of just hate and change. Once people get used to it, they might eventually come around to the idea of it being better.
I'm not that person.
What? So if anything ever changes, you're gonna hate it forever?
No, if I hate something, I hate it. Well, I hate a strong one. I don't hate.
I was gonna say, does your opinion never change on anything then?
No, so it's only where I either love something or hate something. It never change. Like I love chocolate, I will never stop loving chocolate.
Okay, what if chocolate suddenly became the reason that it was discovered that chocolate is causing horrific diseases? Are you going to still love chocolate?
Yeah, I should eat it.
You're gonna, oh, this is great, this. I don't know, it causes loads of horrific diseases.
Well, that's not realistically.
Well, it is.
When is chocolate ever going to cause horrific diseases?
Diabetes.
Well, a bit late for that. Already does anyway. Loads of foods cause, well, some foods.
No, but there's things you can love and then like hate them after.
No.
Okay, so say you love someone and then they murder someone, are you going to still love them? And they're not in your family?
I'll love them, I just don't love what they did. Depends who they killed.
What if you hate someone and they save your life?
Still hate them.
Really?
Anyone could have saved my life. If it happened to be them, then...
You've got some interesting opinions.
No, but if I love someone, right, and they murdered a serial killer, I'm still going to love that person. If they murdered my whole family,
what if they
I'm not going to love that person.
Ali McCoist?
I like Ali McCoist.
Exactly! I'd be furious.
I'll be annoyed at the murder, I won't be annoyed at them.
Sorry, what?
No, but I know everyone that I love isn't going to murder anyone. And if they do, they've got a good reason for it.
Right, I'm a huge fan of the new PL scoreboard. Interesting take from Caden there. We all took the baby to the park today. She loved it. Sounds fun, Chelsea fan.
I love the park too. So that's good.
Yeah, but what
if
it was discovered that parks actually give you horrific diseases?
Okay, right, what horrific teeth hairs chance at a park?
I was gonna say.
No, parks are safe, they're clean, they're lovely.
They are perhaps the least clean thing ever.
Jay Rodriguez and Nathan Teller.
Oh, it's a debut for Teller.
Nathan Teller, I'll be home soon.
Right, I preferred the here's a lifetime supply of Fruitella.
Here's a Stella.
Oh, Nutella. If you haven't seen that, by the way, that's the way they announced Nathan Teller.
Yeah.
Was there, yeah.
Lifetime supply of Nutella.
They did. Is it called Say What You See? No. Can't remember what the game show's called. It was on in like the 80s. It was hosted by Bruce.
See to like you.
No. Nice to see you nice was his catchphrase. That was not the name of the show.
Nice to see you nice.
And you had to basically just remember the things that came by on a conveyor belt, and they just like umbrella, Frutella,
and
Stella.
Burnley's new signing,
Nathan
Stella.
Yeah, that was what it was. Yeah. Kenan Rodriguez come on for Burnley. Thank you, Caden. Sevilla and Osasuna is 1-1. 2 very early goals. First game in the league. I did mention that scoreline, but yeah, not been watching that. Yeah, welcome back,
Matthew. Half an hour gone. 15 minutes in this half. This game's been dead as anything. More dead than the person I love murdered someone. That didn't make any sense, and anyone new viewers would be shocked at what I've said.
I was going to say, his ex-murdering lover. Plus, that's 3 ex-Saints players. Wow.
Isn't that Liverpool?
Burnley really the ex-Southampton squad.
Martin, room here for him to work with. Big chance for Burnley here. All in the box, looking for Ashley
Barnes. Barnes just can't get enough power behind the effort, and Backman doesn't really have too much trouble keeping that one out of the net. But Martin, a very decent delivery from the young left-back. Just popped in to like the vid. Sorry I can't be low. I've got a flight from Narva to Seville tomorrow, so good night. Well, I hope you enjoy your trip to Seville.
Love Seville.
And I'm glad that you popped in, even though you've got to catch a flight tomorrow morning. So yeah.
Stella.
Or tomorrow,
Frutella.
but tomorrow at some point.
And it's Nathan Teller onto the pitch.
Debut. But yeah, great to see you, Matteo. Enjoy your trip to Sevilla.
Barnes and Benson
Seville.
off.
Not Seville.
So my prediction of Benson scoring is gone.
Yeah.
That's a bit sad.
My prediction of Barnes chilling.
Why is there half a cookie just sitting on the...
Because I've been slowly making my way through it. I don't just devour food like you do. I do taste it.
And Donald Trump's being investigated. Under the Espionage Act. Because his home was raided, weren't it? So he's now being investigated. Under some act.
Oh, right. What's he done espionage?
I don't know.
Who's he been spying on?
Obviously, if I sat and read the whole thing, it'd be boring content.
It would be.
Jay Rodriguez, get stuck in. Here's Bastian. Can you play through Nathan Teller? He doesn't. He just decides to do that. And then Jay Rodriguez tried to assault somebody. Gaspar.
Great challenge by Hamza Chowdhury, by the way.
João Pedro. Back to Gaspar. Back to João Pedro. He goes
puts
long.
it forward. I think Sar's in an offside position.
Yeah, but Sar's going to bring it down. I thought he was going to smash it home. He didn't.
No, should have.
Yeah,
injury holiday. Hopefully you're here on Sunday anyway for the Chelsea-Tottenham game.
Yeah, Chelsea-Tottenham's going to be hot. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. It's going to be...
It's going to be hot in here, yeah.
Bastian's still down. Will Burnley be forced into a change here?
It does look to be in some discomfort.
And is that Jeremy Nkaggia? No, it's not.
No. Or it might be. He's got something different on the back of his shirt.
No.
Bio coming on for Watford. Sar off. Thank you.
Off. Interesting.
That's an interesting call, but yeah.
Wow.
Sar makes way off the field. I think if you're looking for a player to make a difference, it's Sar, and they're bringing him off the pitch.
I don't expect to see Aspria on instead of Kayo.
Or Bio, yeah.
And
where's Ray Mann?
He's in the crowd,
There he is.
They could be
the old fella there. You've missed him. He looked like Stefano Domenicali. There's a lot of people that look like him.
Old man.
What?
With glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks a bit like the bloke from
Vacuum
Up.
Bio. Can you make an impact?
Yeah, realistically, we could just sing Caden, and we wouldn't ever know.
Yeah.
But he seems to have a lack of options in the final third.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of do, don't they? Yeah.
But now they've got Taylor and Jay Rodriguez on the pitch. They might be alright.
Yeah.
Is that Caden, that bloke on his phone there?
We wouldn't know. Again. Alright, chaps, great to see you, Rasmalai. Welcome back. For this championship game. I just decided to try and drink a lot of water all at once for some reason. God, this stream's been great. It's been a bit of a mess, but it's been a good stream. It's been a good game. We'll definitely watch some more championship football at some point.
In Watford free kick.
I don't know when it'll be. We'll have a look at the schedule, get out our big book of possible streams. Rainbow Live possibly coming on for 7. I will go absolutely mental. Come on.
I mean, 700 have been clattered by Martin.
Yeah, Ian Martin. What a player. Excited to see him at Chelsea in a few years. Hopefully he gets a shot. Because I think he will be better than Chilwell.
Cork.
And him
Really?
him and Kagura will rotate.
Statements.
And I think then Kagura will be... Chilwell will be sold.
Oh, looking.
To be fair, they might not even ever give Martin a chance. Might just sell him to Brighton or Southampton.
No, we'll probably sell him to
Something like that.
Liverpool.
I just mean on the pitch, and it just never seems to be passed on.
Yeah, I guess it's not. It's not.
They're not moving the ball very quickly at all.
I've been very disappointed in how.
And there's not enough movement. I think that could be due to
I think
Barnes.
lost.
A bit stagnant.
It's the first difficult game Burnley have played, and they've struggled a lot.
Brownhill tries to find Taylor. He can't quite get the ball.
Luton as well.
That's like Commanded, well. Yeah, but Luton are huge, mate. Guys, do you think Forest is staying up?
That says it all. Dominated the ball against Luton and Watford, but only 2 shots on target in both games and a shocking XG. They've got enough. They haven't got a striker. They need a striker.
It's very Man City, but they don't have the players in the final third to convert the
They
chances.
don't have De Bruyne and Haaland. They have Ashley Barnes.
Or even
Jack
last
Cork.
season, yeah.
They need a striker because Ashley Barnes and J.O.J.
But yeah, guys, do you think Forest is staying up? I think we both said that Forest will stay up in the predictions video, which if you haven't checked out,
It's just my phone over there, right?
what?
With the stream.
Yeah, it seems fine with everything else.
Yeah, look good.
So yeah, we are. We're fine. But yeah, we both predicted to stay up on our predictions video. Go check that out if you haven't already. That was out a while ago now. Let me have a look. It was, to be fair, 11 days ago. It's a 50-minute podcast. So if you want to go check that out, where we predicted the whole Premier League table, go do that now. Not now. Actually,
Wow. Depends where you are in the world, doesn't it?
Why?
Well, this game finishes at 10.
Where
20
we are,
past
yeah.
10.
Oh, people I'm in for a long night.
Yeah, I don't think people are going to stay up till 20 past 11 watching us.
Why not? 22, no, 10 to 11. Oh, who knows when this game's going to finish.
Oh no, it's now 8:30. What are we talking about?
9:30.
9:30?
Yeah. I don't know what you're on about. It'll only be 10 o'clock when this game finishes. You can still stick on a podcast till 11.
I think I'm making a good quarter past it, but no, I'm not. My maths is horrific.
Yeah, I don't know. Too early to say for me. It's a big ask blending an entire new squad together. I do think, yeah. I'll be honest. Forest on paper look like they're going to do the best, but I don't know because they were the side. I mean, it was the exact reverse of what I expected from points in week 1. You know, Fulham took a draw, which I would expect them to lose. Bournemouth took a win. I expected a draw at a push, probably a loss. And Forest, I expect them to potentially get a draw out of Newcastle. So yeah, exact reverse pretty much of what everyone was expecting.
Rodriguez. Bastian Rodriguez.
Grantham Town was assured an AFC tomorrow, first leg match. We're not live tomorrow, but we will catch up with we will catch up on Friday, on Sunday with how they've got on. Because we'll be live Sunday.
A Shield any good? Nah, not compared to Grantham.
No,
Who have Grantham got in their squad?
Should have a look.
So burning.
That's never a good sign.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Have I made sure to follow Grantham Town? Yeah, there is a slight burning spell.
Oh, it's a foul. Pull back anyway. If not, Canberra's from goal.
I didn't see them on my thing tomorrow. For some reason I followed them, but they're not in my following on FootMob. It's a bit annoying, really.
Oh, I think, I'll tell you what, Harwood Bears has got lucky there. Here he is on the ball now. Goes to Connor Roberts. But they only have 20 minutes to find an equaliser.
Yeah, they haven't got the Grantham Town fixtures on here.
Oh.
That's just they've played a game already. Oh wait, where are Grantham? Oh no, they haven't. There's just loads of leagues that they happen to be in or something. But yeah, you can't follow the fixtures very easily on FootMob. That's a shame.
Here with Harwood Bears to Roberts.
Cullen under pressure. All right though. Back to Roberts. Back to Cullen. Puts him under a lot of pressure there. He managed to wiggle it to Brownhill, who goes back to Roberts, and has me give a free kick. Roberts just put hands on the ball and then starts it again. And ref is not buzzing about that. Cullen.
The ref has nothing to do tonight.
Yeah, it's been one of those games, hasn't it? Not a lot going on.
Martin coming down the left. Ball in. Finds Brownhill at the back post. Oh, what a save from Backman. That's a huge save.
Guys, remember Nathan Tyson? No, I was thinking Time On there. Played for Hull and Stoke, but Tyson doesn't ring a bell. I don't know what context.
That's a big save from Daniel Backman.
Is he? I presume he's a footballer and not like an ex-viewer.
Martin. Slots in Bastion.
He's not been around for a while.
Can't get past Chowdhury.
Should have just put it in the box, I think. Martin.
Cork on the edge. Oh no, he's going to run to the line. Put it in. It's over everyone.
It's just over everyone. It's going to fall to Brownhill though. He finds Cork. Oh no, Robert. Sorry, Brownhill. Cork. Decent ball, but no one attacks it. Cork again heads to Robert. 20 minutes left. Burnley starting to put a bit of pressure now on Watford. Cullen. Brownhill. There's players forward if they can find them. Rodriguez. Cork has just zipped at him a bit too hard from Rodriguez. Rodriguez wins it back. It's given us a free kick. I think it's a bit soft.
That's soft.
That's a bit soft. Played for Derby. Played for Derby and Forest. Again, no, I don't remember Nathan Tyson. What's he done? Yeah, good save. Denying Brownhill's volley there from Backman. He's looked alright tonight. I never really backed Daniel Backman before.
Because I just used to love.
Yeah, Fozzie.
Oh yeah.
Where is he now? Who do you sign for? Do you not?
He don't think he did.
No, I think he's now just doing his pod, isn't he?
He's going to get a hashtag.
Yeah, well, I thought he was going to go out to America for a year or two.
Yeah.
Play for in Miami, then end up a hashtag, but no. Seems like he wants to be a full-time YouTuber. Fair enough. Commit to the grind. Sorry, I can't be a footballer anymore. I'm a full-time YouTuber.
Still a hashtag, though. That's the thing. You could still be a full-time YouTuber with a hashtag.
Or even any kind of Varnarama National League side.
Yeah. And that would boost them so much.
That's poor distribution, by the way. We were literally just blowing smoke up Backman's arse, and they just done that. Yeah. Straight out playing now. Burnley have the ball. Well, it's only a throw-in, but they are high up the pitch. They could create something here. Conor Roberts taking his time out this one, then just goes down the line, and it has found Josh Brownhill with a good little bit of a good run there. Kamara, that's a very, very decent little
Burnley throw it out the pitch.
Back heel there. Just caught Brownhill. What's the word? Napping.
Who's that?
My coverage of live from the ground will now come to an end. Oh,
thanks, Caden.
Well, it's been great to see you, Caden. See you in the next one. Ben Frost is a free agent. All right, thank you. Thank you for the info. I did think I've not seen him sign with anyone. But yeah.
Kayo.
Oh, and disappointment for all the Nantes fans out there.
What?
Lille have levelled it with 14 minutes left.
David.
I'll have a look. But Nantes did very well to score early.
Oh, really good run from Nathan.
His battery must be nearly dead. Yeah.
Martin.
I've heard the football chat content. I mean, I wouldn't say it's battery consuming, but it's energy consuming. It's a good watch. It's exciting.
How biased.
By the way, Moses Simon scored in that game. It was an assist from Jonathan David. Is Mai though?
Oh, touch from
the
Martin.
ex-Shakhtar player scored.
Ball
Gets
in,
a ball in.
corner.
Just took a deflection off of, I believe it was Sriota.
No, goal kick.
Oh, okay. Poor ball then.
Who's coming over Burnley?
I don't know. I was just randomly panned. Oh no, it is a corner. Yeah.
I
didn't think it's corner. Sorry. But yeah, Moses Simon scored for Nantes. Someone who could be going soon.
So Samuel Bastion's coming off with Vitinho.
Fantastic player, by the way.
I thought that was fair.
Can't believe he's at Burnley.
Who is he?
I swear he played for someone decent. Like Porto or something.
Roberts, another corner. Sorry, Brown.
I might be wrong. I've got the completely wrong person. I recognise the name at least.
Yeah. Now Burnley corner, putting the pressure. Coutinho the ball.
He's a Cercle of Bruges. So again, another player from the Belgian leagues.
Yeah.
Who's made that step?
Ball end up all the way back with Munich.
Been identified as Vincent Kompany as a good player, and joined him from Burnley to England, Belgium to England.
Munich.
Looking much more lively now, Burnley. I'd agree with that.
Yeah,
Knick-knack.
Definitely.
They do look a lot more alive in this game. Also Osasuna, isn't it? Too, I think is how you say that. Sevilla won. Lovely start to La Liga. It stays this way. Sevilla without Koundé and Diego Carlos are bad defensively.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
Cork.
Nice turn. Goes back to Conor Roberts. He goes back to Harwood Bellis. He has Charlie Taylor. Uses Charlie Taylor to his left, and then he goes even further left with Ian Martson. Martin tries to find Rodriguez, but the pass is incomplete. But the touch from Kayunde. No, it's Kayunde, isn't it? Kayembe, that's it, sorry. His touch was too heavy, out of play. Now Martin has a throw.
You say we're on 7-5-6.
15 minutes left on this one. Yeah, I did mention 7-5-6. Yeah.
I remember saying 7-5-5.
Congratulate. Yeah, so 4 more. So that's 760, but we are just, what? 244 to go.
Blimey.
To the 1K. It's feeling more and more.
Yeah.
It's getting closer and closer by the day, and yeah, it's exciting times.
Yeah, very, very.
Hope you're all enjoying the content as well. And that grind up to the 1K.
Brownhill.
Thank God I'm not watching this game, I'll just turn it off, lol. It's not been terrible.
There's just been nothing in the final third, but here comes Brownhill.
Brownhill, the touch has just escaped him a little bit.
Sums up my point.
Howard Bellis to Martin. Martin with a bit of space. And he's got Taylor with him as well. Finds Cork. Brownhill. Back to Cork. Tries to go back to Brownhill. Does go back to Brownhill. That was a tough pass. Vittino. Cork. Vittino.
Okay.
Opens up a bit of space for him. It's a good chance from Hassan Kamara.
Corner to Burnley.
Corner. And we know they've got aerial presence, this Burnley side.
Yeah.
If they can put a good ball in, this is certainly challenge Watford. I would say a 1-1 is the most likely outcome from this game at the moment.
Yeah.
Watford look a little bit shaky now defensively. Burnley's starting to push forward a bit more, and it is starting to change the complexion of this game somewhat. Yeah.
Burnley corner, they've got the aerial threat, as you say. Brownhill with the ball in. Headed by Bellis. Headed away.
Back up.
Taylor the touch.
Can he get a ball back in there? Nope. I thought it took a touch off someone. And there's a little bit. Backman drops the cross. Hacked away by one of the Watford centre halves.
And then...
I don't think that's a foul. I don't think he touched
50-50.
him. No, I think Cullen went in with his head. I think he tried to win a free kick there. Without actually hurting himself.
Goes back.
To Taylor.
Bias. I thought that was Taylor.
Yeah, left centre half. Great catch from the policeman on the sidelines there. Yeah, mate, enjoy yourself tomorrow, my friends. Yeah, have a nice trip, mate.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're back in stream chat soon. And yeah, I think it was Hassan Kamara that got the final touch just to get that away from goal. Martin, Cork. He tries to find Vittino, but it's just cut out by Kamara, and then Batman has to sprint over to keep it in play. And earns the applause of the Watford fans just behind him. In whatever stand that is. I don't know whether it's the one that Caden's currently sat in.
Who knows? Yeah, second half much better.
Watford just one shot in this second half.
That's enough. Watford have
one touch in the opposition box. Burnley 4 shots, 2 on target, 8 touches in the opposition box. A 71% possession is incredibly dominant. Martin tries to find Bastion, but the ball's out of play. And Watford have a throw in then. 12 minutes to go. What's the outcome you're predicting from this game? Do you think Burnley are going to get a goal? Fair enough.
I think you can find 2.
I'll say Watford will hold on. I think Burnley, as much as they're pushing forwards, they don't look like finishing.
Pedro's coming up.
They've had chances, but they're not good quality chances. Like, you can look at 2 shots on target, 4 shots, and go, alright, well, they're having more shots now, but it doesn't change the quality of the chances. Pedro comes off, and the playmaker as well onto the field is Yasser Esprilla.
Very good play.
Yeah, sorry, Esprilla. Yeah, I feel like he should have a good sell. But it does mean we're not going to see any Ray Manai, presumably, tonight, which is a shame. I was hoping to see a bit of Ray Manai.
Yeah.
But regardless, we move. Chowdhury. Gaspar. Finds Esprilla. He's running at Taylor. Looks very tricky, this Yasser Esprilla. Does then lose the ball. Cullen now has it. Esprilla wins it back. Bio tries to get it forward. Esprilla fights Chai Taylor, and it has gone the way of Burnley. Which,
good
the young Colombian, right?
Yeah.
Does not agree with that decision. Oh, it's put up in the air. Dan Gosling challenges for it. Jack Cork wins it, though. And now, Vittino can give chase against Hassan Kamara. Kamara's made a mistake. Vittino is a terrible touch. It's a terrible touch. But Kamara shot into the ground, though. I think this could be a red. It is. Hassan Kamara sent off for pulling Vittino to the ground. He didn't need to.
No.
Vittino's touch was terrible.
But that's Stonewall.
Kamara,
bad touch. Martinho's from
Hassan
goal.
Kamara off.
Heavy touch, but Kamara's pulling back.
This
straight
opens up the game a lot. I think, Kamara has no complaints about that. Backman did offer some.
And now, with Burnley on top, Watford down 10 men. Have Watford used all their subs?
Coutinho made the mistake as well. He wasn't getting
there.
Kamara.
Silly from Kamara.
It's the type of challenges he was making last season in the Premier League, and it's the one element of his game which I think lets him down a lot. He makes silly challenges.
Blackman was getting there anyway.
This stage of the game, the red card isn't a huge deal though. 10 minutes though, they've got to survive with 10 men. Burnley put the pressure on already.
And
it's one less man.
Watford have used all their subs. They have to put someone who isn't a they have to change their system and have to put someone who isn't a
I think everyone's going to be on the line from now on.
Yeah, probably. Very, very true. Wow. Rob Edwards doesn't even look at him. Rob Edwards does not care.
Well, he needs all the points he can get at this point.
They've got
to avoid
change.
Getting shot by the Poxos.
Watford are making a change. It's number 4's coming off. Not quite sure who that is. We'll find out hopefully soon. Hamza Chowdhury. So midfielder, I'm guessing they're bringing him off for a defender.
Presumably so.
But Hamza Chowdhury.
I don't imagine they're going to throw on a striker at this point of the game.
And he will be replaced.
Got Mane on for a lull. He is taking his sweet time, of course.
Christian Castle makes sense.
Cavasale, he'll slot into the back.
Another centre half.
Into the defence. They might go 5 at this point then.
Yeah.
I might just slot someone into that left wing back role.
Yeah, idiotic because he didn't need to do it. No, he didn't. Because Backman was going to get it and he didn't need to do it. And it's just
and not only does it take him out for the last 10 minutes of this game, it takes him out of the next 2, right?
And not only have Burnley got this free kick, they've also got the 10-man advantage. One-man advantage.
One match? 2 matches? Straight red.
2 matches, depends what the offence is. They might
I was going to say.
But Martson...
He's hardly come through, kicked him in the head.
Brownhill has a go. Oh,
that's a great stop from Daniel Backman.
Whiskey's coming up big when Watford need him. Game on.
Certainly
this is
has.
Game 100%.
I was going to say, this is getting exciting now. If you're not watching, if you're only listening, make sure to get watching this.
Now Chelsea fan, you wish you were watching.
Yeah, I was going to say, it could get exciting for the last 10 minutes. Brownhill steps up to this set piece. Watford defending for the 3 points now. Brownhill, ball in. Presence in the area, nothing's come of it, and Watford trying to get it gone. Asprilla does get it gone.
Burnley don't need to panic.
It's
They've got a man advantage. They're going to have time on the
side. Backman wants his players up, but he does not want to be facing too many shots.
Straight red would probably be 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, you would imagine.
I think it'd be because obviously he only pulled his shirt down.
Cullen Taylor.
He didn't clatter someone's leggings.
Martson. Yeah.
I was saying it wasn't dangerous. He was last man. It wasn't a dangerous foul. It was just last man because he's an idiot. It's just such a stupid foul to make. Burnley going to take their time. They know they've got the extra man.
Still playing the press late on, knowing that obviously if you can just defend from the front, it helps them.
Watford 10 men behind the ball.
Vertino, guess a good challenge. Gosling tries to get the ball forward, can't. And now Watford Burnley have a chance to break again. Vertino.
He's a dangerous as you can.
He does look very decent, I'll be honest.
Won the red card.
Looks very good. I think that's an absolute gem.
Also lucky that wasn't a couple of yards further up the pitch because that's a penalty as well. Silly boy.
Yeah, I don't think he makes that challenge in the penalty area though. I think he sees the touch is going to go.
I think he does.
It's just a bit. It's really rash, really reckless. Cork.
Well, I don't know what he's trying to get away with there. How on earth did he think that?
That's a poor challenge, and Gosling's won it, and Brownhill puts in a very reckless challenge as well.
I think that's
going to be a yellow. I disagree. I think he's just gone in a little bit late. I think he's gone in a little bit high.
He's got the ball, but the ref's going to have to because it's dangerous.
He's not really got the ball. He looks a little out of control as well. It's a tactical foul. But
he's lucky that he's not gone in further. If he's gone studs up there into his leg,
just a one game ban seems a bit light to me.
Yeah, I think it'll be 2.
Really?
Straight red it'll be 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, but that seems very harsh. It looked worse than it was. Yeah. Oh, what you mean? You don't mean the ban seems light. You mean the challenge seems light, not the ban. Yeah, I think a one match round will be fine. Will be fair. I think it should depend on what you do.
Oh, hang on. Bio could be in here, but Munich has to go. Watford still going for this. Burnley, I make them
if you unsurgically remove someone's kneecaps, it should probably be a bigger ban than if you call the ref a tosser.
Probably should be. Yeah.
Though apparently, like striking another player, depending on the level it is, could be 3 matches, 4 matches, or 5 matches. But if you strike an official, it's 12.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want people just smacking refs.
Well, no, it's like say at school.
But 12.
No, say at school if you hit a teacher to where you hit a student.
Yeah, I guess because they're supposed to be the person.
If you hit a member of the public, or you hit a policeman.
If you hit Boris in the face or the leader of your church group.
Exactly.
I mean, God will smite you, but
different levels of
the law won't as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess people in power just got to protect themselves. If not, obviously, you end up with a revolution. Not
have you hit
revolt.
a Valderrama national footballer to a Premier League footballer?
Depends how hard you hit him.
Well,
if you proper smack, if you just give like Declan Rice a cheeky little tap,
you go to a Valderrama and
fuck him out.
Yeah.
Not a different penalty.
Boy, Burnley have looked actually worse since Watford went down 10 men. Is this football manager? You wasn't go down 10 men, your team fall apart. But genuinely, Burnley do look worse.
Antonio Belfort, love the name. Just says 1x1. Is that you predicting that it's going to be 1-1?
I agree.
Or is it just a random message that doesn't mean anything to do with the scoreline?
1 times 1 is 1. And if you karate kick a fan, it's a 9-month ban. That's the standard. We can't karate kick.
Well, that's Canton, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you bite another player, couple months.
You get nothing if you lose Suarez.
No, Suarez got 6 months.
Or for Ivanovic.
Yeah.
Oh. What did you get for Chiellini?
It was that. Can't remember. He got 6 months for Ivanovic, I think, because he moved to Barca. People seem to forget about the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I'm fairly sure it was that, wasn't it? Another 1x1 from Antonio. Welcome, Antonio.
1 times 1. 1 times 1. Oh, Asprey has been booked.
Maybe he just wants to give us some maths practice. I don't know.
Yeah, because I think what I'm getting because he's Suarez, the biting wasn't given on the pitch. The ref didn't see it.
No, but it was obviously penalised after. They didn't just go, well, we didn't catch it on the day.
There's a video of a man biting another man. The ref didn't see it.
To be fair, through the whole lockdown thing, the police said they don't punish retrospective crimes, so maybe Suarez should have been given innocent.
Right, it was a sell by day. Ball in. Brown is going to put the ball cross in for Burnley. No, rest now with a bit of argy-bargy in the box with Jack Cork.
I remember a Liverpool player getting an 8-match ban. Is that, I presume, what, for hitting someone, or is that Suarez again for biting Ivanovic?
Or just biting everyone. Yeah. Brown had the ball in.
He's just really hungry.
And they did it to Chiellini, didn't he, in internationals?
I just don't know what possessed him to go, I need to bite someone. That's what's going to help this situation.
My team are 1-0 up. I know how I'm going to win this game. I'm going to bite someone.
Useful free kick here.
Long throw from Roberts.
Useful throw as well. The free kick a minute ago didn't come to anything.
Back out
he goes to Roberts. He goes back to Vittino.
Got to deliver.
He's got space. A wonderful left foot to be fair, and that is not far away. Falls back into a catch. That was a lovely curve.
He's going to sit on the floor and waste as much time.
I thought he was putting it in the area, but no, Vittino.
I cannot believe Watford are still winning this game.
Oh, for goal. I can. Burnley haven't created anything of any quality.
No, I mean, Burnley should have done better when they went down 10 men.
Yeah, well, they've not created anything, and Watford defended very astutely. So, fair play to them.
Yeah. Watford
pulling out all the stops to see this go over the line, and Burnley just not really been at the races at all today, I'd say. Oh, Bio does bring that down. Taylor back to Muric into Connor Roberts.
You said Burnley chuck everything at us now.
Roberts, Cullen goes wide to Martson comes inside. Burnley are coming forward now. Martson looking for an option, finds Connor Roberts, switches the play. Roberts now coming forward with it. He puts the ball forward. Jay Rodriguez can't get there. Brownhill doesn't. Just Court got there.
Still there.
Save. Taylor. It's not gone in.
Daniel Backman. Wow.
Full of adrenaline. He gets to save and it is offside.
Ruined the moment completely there.
How much time do you reckon? 4 minutes? It's 5 minutes.
Wow.
Connor Roberts a very, very good ball in there. I mean, Rodriguez was offside, but Cork wasn't, so potentially that would have been
Daniel Backman
given upon review.
What a goal! What a save that is!
Did it come off?
And then Taya on the rebound just puts it wide.
Oh, that's a chance to it.
And McNally is on
there.
for Cullen.
Cullen's looked decent tonight. It's just not really done much. He's looked decent. He's just not created enough.
I mean, looking at that chance we just had there, 4 minutes for Burnley to find a goal.
If they can do that again, I don't think Backman saves that twice.
No,
Martin, but then he can save about 90 shots today. So in the last 10 minutes, Hard Bellis driving the ball out from the back, has to pick out the right pass. Goes left to Martin. Bio pushes him. Can Martin keep it onto the pitch? No, he can't. If they can pen Watford in this corner, they can definitely win the ball back and get a chance from it though. Watford with a very deep throw in. Guess we'll see.
Kayambe.
Yeah, he's done well.
He's coming up.
He's been given player of the match. You can't really go it to cleverly, can you, the goal scorer? Well, would you all play a match just after the 90?
I've got one. I've got two.
I think I've got at least one.
I've got two in mind.
Okay.
Nathan Taylor. No.
Fruitaya. Nutella.
Ashbria.
In PL that would have been given if it goes in, yeah. But obviously no VR in the Championship. I forgot about that. I was saying, they would have just overturned that, but no. She can just stand a yard offside. Why haven't they implemented it yet? I guess financial reasons would be my guess.
Where are you going to put it at Kenilworth Road?
Just get someone's nan to record it.
I mean, they sit so close to the thing, you could just get someone there with a tablet just to hold it up when the ref needs it.
Yeah. Or they've got Sky go on a tablet and they just show the replays from a minute ago. Because obviously the delay be real time. Brilliant.
No, they'd have to sprint over there quickly though, wouldn't they? Quick VR run.
There's about a minute delay in there, Sky Go.
I don't think VAR. I think the game isn't. I'm a VAR. I'm a pro VAR.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I am as well.
Because I think
if it helps people come to the right decision. Equally, I'm not that arsed by terrible decisions.
the bar from
because I don't think VAR eliminates human error.
No.
If anything, it just causes more problems. But
and it's very slow.
It can help come to the right decision.
Damage from Taylor.
Yeah.
Cuts it back. Corks run. Sorry.
Roberts. Yeah.
Who's that? Roberts. Yeah.
Roberts. Yeah.
Martin. Brownhill.
They're trying to get him in the back of the net here. Taylor to McNally. Rodriguez brings it down. McNally. Oh,
deflects.
Oh my God! I didn't know Backman was getting a cross back. Oh, this is messy. Oh.
Yeah, but I think VAR, after watching things like cricket and rugby and that, VAR is actually so slow compared to all the other review systems.
Yeah, I say so.
But Brown off the bar, Watford survive another minute.
When's there going to be a Fogden full time? I don't know what you're.
Fogden featuring.
Oh, what, when he comes on here?
Yeah.
I don't know. If Fogden wants to come on, he can come on. Track down to the studio, yeah.
A minute to go.
If Fogden wants to pop down, what will Bolton watching on?
Aston Villa, will he Bolton Aston Villa?
Yeah.
Calcat. Oh, well, we're going back
if
to
it's given as a TV game.
Yeah.
I'll try and maintain just calm, or you two have a pot of each other all game. Yeah, if Bolton beat you though, that'll be good.
No.
If Fogden wanted to come on, I'm not going to go, no Fogden, you can't come on and we can't put you in our thumbnail and title and get loads of views. That's not happening, mate. I just won't allow it.
What a ball.
Martin.
Martin. To McNally! What a save, Batman again!
Straight, nothing's getting past Daniel Batman, I'm convinced at this point. You could throw a literal sun at him and he'd catch it in this game.
And I think that's going to be it.
That'd have been a good way to introduce yourself, just slot it top corner. I don't know if he's played for him before. I haven't watched the last 2 games this season. And how many times does a terrible decision get made, then VR turns a blind eye? It's still as useless as the referees. Burnley deserve to get something for their second half performance. Yeah, especially the last 10 minutes. But equally, you've got to put it in the back of the net, and they haven't. Batman's been everywhere. That man is huge. Roberts
That's
now.
gonna be it. They've got to go long.
They've got to go.
They've got to go long.
Surely that's it now.
That
the pass
was
isn't
not
good
long.
enough.
That is
Martin
not
can't
going
keep
long.
on,
That's
and
the game.
surely that's it. No, they've not called it yet.
I'm going to call it.
Mate, Rob Edwards might just sprint on the pitch.
Can't call it, can I?
Go on, Rob.
We still wait.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Game set.
Watford come away with their first win of the campaign, I think. Have they got on in game week 1? Can't remember. But a big win for Watford. They beat a big opposition in Burnley. Two sides that were in the Premier League last season.
That, I don't know.
And we'll be hoping to get back to the promised land of the PL next year. But yeah.
I don't know how Burnley lost that.
Watford take 3 points. And Burnley now 4 points from a possible 9 to start the season. It's not ideal. If Norwich win tomorrow, they're on the same points in the same amount of games.
Wow.
And, we were looking at Norwich last week and going, this is an absolute disgrace.
Yeah.
And looking at Burnley as unbeaten. But, yeah. I certainly don't think it's over for Norwich. People are saying after 2 games that they're not going to be able to get back up into the Prem.
But
seemingly alright.
Match.
I'm going to go... Ooh. I was thinking Craig Cathcart or Daniel Backman. I think you'll go Backman. So I'll go Cathcart.
I'm going to go Daniel Backman,
An inspired performance from Craig Cathcart. You slacked him off before. Oh, Craig Cathcart in the Championship. He's going to struggle. Harvey is much better. Who kept the clean sheet tonight? It was Craig bloody Cathcart, and that's the difference. He's different gravy.
Hassan Kamara's going around the stadium celebrating with all his teammates and that. Are you joking?
Yeah, but you could argue that Ethan had to go.
No, he didn't. He
Yeah,
didn't.
Maybe if he isn't there pulling on Bettino, he doesn't make the mistake and he finishes it.
I'm sorry, but if I was on his teammate, I'd be
You still
furious
support
at
him.
No, if he came over to me and started celebrating with me after we'd won because he'd been stupid, I'd be like, what are you doing, mate?
Well, no, if they lost the game, then maybe they do get annoyed, but you're not going to be annoyed at him winning. Yeah, you bring it up, don't make silly chances in the future, but that's the manager. You're still going to support your teammate regardless. It's just a one error.
Yeah.
That could be any of the other players next week, especially with Craig Cathcart in that back line. But yeah, that's probably what I'm going to call it a day, guys. We will be back on Sunday and Monday with big games in Chelsea, Tottenham and Liverpool Crystal Palace. So they should be very exciting. Hope to see you there. Other than that, make sure to look out for all the content next week as well. And yeah, we've got some exciting games coming up over the next few weeks. We've got, full into the seasons now. It's a very exciting time. And yeah, see you Nick Nack, see you Chelsea fans, see you Matteo. Have a good rest of your evening. And we'll see you all Sunday. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. And we'll see you Sunday.